pulled the drawer open and I pulled something out and I thought it was hair gel. So I fucking put it up and put it in my hair and shit. We got in the car and my dad's like, eyes are watering. He's like crying. He's like, what the fuck is that smell? And I'm like, dude, my head is on fire. And he's like, what did you put in your hair? I'm like, I don't know what was in the drawer. He's like, you put Bengay in your head. So like my scalp's on fire, dude.
What's up, everyone, and welcome back for the Mamalukes podcast. We're your hosts. I'm Luke.
I'm Alysha.
I'm Matt.
And I'm Virginia.
Can we do that again? I didn't want to laugh.
Today we're talking about a few tech topics, including Amazon bringing back their ultra-fast shipping, Ostara, some birthday memories, train dreams, and Project Hail Mary. But first, that is clearly not Virginia sitting over there. That is our friend, our first guest host, Marcus.
Yay.
Hi, Marcus.
Hello, everybody.
How you
Thanks
doing?
for having me.
We're glad to have you.
Hello.
Yeah, Virginia's out this week. She is in Greece. So we had the wonderful idea to bring our friend Marcus on to either have a great time on the podcast or make it a complete train wreck. We're still not sure what's going to happen, but that's okay because we enjoy Marcus's company. So I'm going to keep talking because nobody else is. And to help me out with me ad-libbing about Marcus being here.
He's great.
You said train wreck, and I was like, oh, is that a play on Train Dreams?
That's what I was thinking.
Wow.
I was like, why is this going to be
That would have been a
train
great
wreck?
tie-in. Oh,
No pressure, Marcus. Don't fuck it
blew
up.
it. What a waste.
Monica Lewinsky.
Yeah,
Not sure how that plays.
She had a good thing going, and
Yeah,
then she
what?
blew it. No? You don't like that joke? It's probably my favorite.
So over this past week, we've had a few different events go on. Obviously, last Friday, the last podcast was Friday the 13th. The next day was Pi Day, if anybody 3.14159.265 anything, or just 8 pi. Then St. Patty's Day showed up and a meteor hit Ohio. That was pretty fun.
And a blizzard.
Yeah.
And a blizzard.
Yeah, it was a blizzard on St.
Oh,
Patrick's Day.
yeah,
We had
it
a
was.
blizzard.
That's right.
Yeah.
All that white stuff.
Let us know if you happen to see or find any meteors.
Rachel did.
Meteorite.
Meteorite, yeah, if you're going to be technical.
She sent me a pic.
She actually found some?
A little
One.
bit.
A little bit.
Well,
She found an arrowhead, too.
Ooh.
was it attached to the meteorite?
No.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Cherokee meteor.
Yeah, I just saw the one random video and I was like, that's not real. And then it showed up on like every news publication. I'm like, okay, maybe it is real. It's hard to tell anymore with certain headlines and what actually happens. Actually, I did see one AI generated video like, oh, this is what it would look like if like somebody was actually paying attention and had their phone out when the meteor hit. And like you could tell there was like 3 different things that was wrong with the video. First, there was no blizzard in the video and the surroundings. So it's like, okay, that's wrong. Number 2, the guy in the video was like reacting, looking up this way when the meteor is like over here. I'm like, wouldn't he be looking that way where the meteor is? I don't know. Just dumb stuff like that.
So it was a 17,000 pound meteorite. So it exploded. It went all the way from northern Medina County all the way down to, where's it at? Rittman.
Okay.
That's where they're saying the debris can be found. There's people here from Germany and all over the place that are trying to find meteorites. So there's been a little travel boom here in Ohio recently. Yeah. So it was sonic boom could be heard all the way in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
I didn't
See,
even hear it.
yeah, it was 9 a.m. on Tuesday. I was at work and didn't hear a thing, but I did have a few coworkers that were like working remotely somewhat closer to that. And they were like, I definitely heard something. Initially thought it was just like a big truck, like using its engine brake or something like that. But nope, it was a meteor. I actually didn't see too much of like the impact site. I don't know if you guys saw any of that.
It exploded up in the air.
Oh, okay.
So it just got
pieces.
shrapnels, little things that came down, the little meteorites that everybody's looking for.
Okay.
But it was like, I think they said it was like 45,000 feet in the air when it exploded.
Oh, okay. So it's still pretty close. But yeah. Okay.
Fireball. Dun, 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 dun.
Okay.
No? The song?
Not that one.
I don't know that one.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Pitbull.
By who?
Yeah. Thank you,
Oh,
Marcus.
that's why.
I don't
Yeah.
even know why I know that.
What else happened this week? We 3D printed some more stuff. We got some fidget skulls. See if I have the right camera angle here, if I remember it. Hey, there we go. These guys down here. Marcus, if you want to do the honors of showing what these things actually do. Well, over there, yeah.
Ugh.
So yeah, they basically, you can pull them apart, but they stay together more or less. Matt, I think you may have originally found
Yeah,
this.
I get a ton of ads and different things for 3D printing because I looked at it once. So, but yeah, that fidget skull, I've been asking Luke to print for 2 or 3 weeks. Finally, I came over and I'm like, okay, we're doing this.
All right.
So.
Yeah. So yeah, we got 3 of those printed, and that big middle one it took pretty close to 10 hours and more than one spool of
Yeah, like a half pound of filament.
Yeah. So it's pretty solid. If you have any ideas for stuff we should print, send that over.
An Easter egg.
An Easter egg?
Mm-hmm.
Just a solid Easter egg or something that
Just
like
like
pulls
that.
apart like that?
Mhm.
Okay. We'll have to look for that.
They do have them. I saw them today.
I've seen it.
Matt, you saw Josh Johnson. He had referenced something from last week that you were talking about.
Yeah, so when we were talking about the Oscars last week, we actually edited one of my reviews of a movie purposefully. But basically, Josh Johnson came out and said almost the exact same thing I did. If you guys don't know who Josh Johnson is, he's a comedian. He's on The Daily Show. He's been a host on The Daily Show. He's very popular right now. But his thing today was basically about how you're not allowed to say anything bad about sinners or everybody attacks you. And it's a terrible movie, and I stand by that. I don't know why it's been nominated for everything, but he basically said it's along the same lines as Black Panther. So when Black Panther came out, it was the same thing. You just weren't allowed to say anything bad about it. And so I appreciated that coming from him today because he backed me up. So.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tough to say the things that you actually want to say depending on what it's about and trying to show the actual intention. And it's not like you're trying to be objective about it, right?
Right. I mean, I just didn't appreciate the movie. It had nothing to do with why I would be accused of not liking the movie.
Right.
So.
Right. Yeah, it's a tough one. But speaking of the nominated movies, it turns up that we are all wrong with our guesses on who ended up winning the Best Picture, which was One Battle After Another.
And I still can't believe that won. I mean, it's like, how bad were the movies? And then I'm going through the other winners or the other nominees, I should say, and I'm like, that's why.
Right.
But yeah, that was a terrible movie too. Did you see that? One Battle After Another with Leonardo
No,
DiCaprio?
I haven't. I haven't seen Sinners either.
Okay.
I saw Weapons. Was not
Alright.
nominated?
No, it was nominated for other things, but not for Best Picture. So the 10
like weapons, though.
the 10 movies that were nominated for Best Picture were One Battle After Another, Sinners, Begonia. Did you see that?
Mm.
Train Dreams.
Nope. I haven't seen any of these movies.
I can't remember the one Serenity one. That's in the notes from last week. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
I can grab that real quick. F1.
F1, Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, The Secret Agent. Sorry, it's far away. Sentimental Value. That was the one that I watched. That's not really worth it. And then Sinners and Train Dreams. So I have Secret Agent, Marty
like any of
Supreme,
them?
and Hamnet. So far, Begonia was.
That one did look interesting.
It's okay. It's not great. It's okay. The acting's great in it. The movie itself is like kind of
Right.
But that's the only one I liked. Frankenstein is visually good, but it's just Frankenstein. I mean, it's like,
Same thing
it's
again.
the exact same thing, reproduced, mass produced over and over and over again. Visually, it was pretty good. The guy that played Frankenstein did a pretty good job. I'm sorry, the guy that played Frankenstein's monster, I should say.
Right.
But yeah, no, that's on Netflix. Train Dreams is on Netflix. Frankenstein's on Netflix. One Battle After Another is on HBO Max. Sinners is on Prime. And it may be on HBO as well. Trying to think of where the other ones are at. I haven't found Hamnet. Marty Supreme's not streaming yet. It's actually supposed to stream next week. So I'll watch that one. Trying to get through them all.
Yeah. You just have to buy 7 different streaming platforms.
I have or have
All of
traded
them.
to get, most of them. So, yeah, we'll see. But so far it has not been a great year for movies. So, 2025, I'm going to say was not a great year for movies. So,
Dracula.
Yeah.
Did you like weapons?
I don't really like the genre of horror movies, but at least
I
it was a
love
little
horror
bit
movies.
different.
Yeah.
It was
I like
different.
weapons.
It was okay. I'm creepy kids.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're making something off of that again. They're going to either make a part 2 or they're spinning off of it or something. I read the other day.
Yeah, that director's rebooting the Resident Evil movies next.
Oh yeah.
Well, we'll get into some more movie topics. I know you got lined up for us, Matt, later on.
Later.
We're going to get moving into our first main set of topics. Before that, though, this episode is brought to you by a few different sponsors. That is Wave Dash Radio and Aspired Drinks. There's always links and notes in the description of the podcast if you want to go check those out. And on our own side of things, our own merch store. I didn't forget the hat this time. It's our little snapback hat, among lots of other stuff you could check out. T-shirts, hoodies, that sort of thing. You can always go look at mamalukes.net or specifically store.mamalukes.net and check out all the stuff we got there. End ad. So what we have first is another slew of tech topics. Having a stroke.
One syllable words.
I know. Tech topics. Again, you guys may have heard that Amazon is now rolling out again 1 hour and 3 hour shipping. As they want to increase their shipping speeds. Amazon being a pretty popular storefront, at least in the US. I'm not actually sure how popular it is elsewhere in the world, but Amazon has always been trying to be quicker and quicker. And in the past, they've had this 1 hour shipping thing before. I can almost guarantee. I know I saw it somewhere.
I always have the other problem. I'm trying not to be quicker and quicker.
Well,
They make pills for that, right?
Yeah. I'm sure you can get those on Amazon, right?
Soon in an hour.
Yeah.
Need them in a pinch.
Yep. So here it is. It was called Prime Now, which was shut down. Probably because it was COVID at the time. It's funny, we were talking about that last week. I specifically remember well before that. I'm not sure when that actually started, but of course in like bigger cities like New York City, it would kind of make sense where they would have that sort of super fast shipping actually available. They had some other versions of this before, but now they're trying to bring that back. So if you're trying to get super fast deliveries of your groceries or any other essentials, they're starting to bring that back out. Again, still sounds like it's going to be in bigger cities. I'm seeing Seattle, Philadelphia, and some other international markets. Okay, there's the answer to my question. United Arab Emirates, India, Brazil, Mexico. How fast do you guys think you actually need certain things to be delivered? Like
Yesterday.
Yesterday? Okay.
No, I don't know.
Need my pills.
But do you need them?
I don't want to go to the gas station and get them anymore.
His boner pills.
Well, I'm just wondering, like, so there's extra fees that are obviously incurred.
That's what I was wondering. So is there like a Prime membership upgrade that'll waive different fees and stuff like that?
So basically anybody can utilize these shipping speeds, but yeah, if you have a Prime membership, you have a discount. So it's a $10 fee, $9.99 for 1 hour delivery, or $4.99 for 3 hour delivery. But if you don't have a membership, it goes up to $19.99 and $14.99 respectively.
Wow.
It's not even worth it.
I mean, it depends on
DoorDash. I mean,
yeah,
Right.
we talked about that last week. Like, it depends on if it's valuable to you enough, how quick you want to get something sent to your place.
I mean, DoorDash does grocery now, and so does Instacart, and they're going to be competing with a lot of different things because, I mean, they're not going to be able to go from an Amazon warehouse to these places in an hour.
Well,
They're probably picking it up from Walmart.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's going to be a limited selection. It's going to be, you know, who they're partnered with and what they have. Because I can't see them. I mean, I don't know. I guess I don't know how many
you're not going to be
Amazon
able to get
distribution centers there are in Seattle. I can't answer that.
You're not going to be able to get a new couch in an hour or something.
We
like
should
that.
all order the same item to see who gets it first and bet on it.
Yeah.
But delivered here.
Why are we getting?
So you have like 4 guys fighting in an aisle of Walmart. Like, no, I need it for my order.
Who's getting all these dick pills?
Oh, I don't need those.
Why do they want them so fast? Why are they all going to the same place?
Yeah, what kind of party are they having over there? I got 5 different people ordering dick pills.
I wasn't thinking about dick pills, but it's fine.
What would you be ordering instead?
I don't know. Not dick pills, obviously.
I
I don't know. I mean,
could literally be
it could
anything else.
Hint, you know what I mean? So I don't know.
The only thing I was getting at is it would have to be a super emergency for me to have to consider that.
I have explosive diarrhea and cannot leave the house.
I need toilet paper.
TP for the bunghole.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't.
Am I the only one old enough for that
No,
reference?
I know.
I'm just
Beavis
making
Butthead.
sure.
No.
That one actually hit this time. I just didn't know how to
All right,
react.
all right.
Yeah, I couldn't think of anything
Ha-ha.
better.
That's what you do. Ha ha. Yeah, whatever.
that kind of laugh.
Shut up, Beavis.
There. We made it.
Yep, we're there. Okay.
That's what we could order.
Beavis and Butthead.
Yep.
Like T-shirts.
The complete series.
Yep, the complete
They're
series.
the voice actors to just come here.
No, on Amazon.
Oh, okay. Do they have Beavis and Butthead on Blu-ray?
That's what we should do since you do all the movie reviews.
4K Blu-ray.
Do you like that alliteration?
Did you see the Ryan Gosling SNL Beavis and Butthead skit?
Mm-mm.
Oh my gosh, that was so funny. Like, I don't know if you're allowed to show clips of that or not, but I know this is way off the tech topic, but
I think I might have seen this too.
Strikingly similar to Beavis. It's the gentleman in the blue shirt and blonde pompadour.
He's trying not to break that too.
Okay, sure. I'm sorry. I've never heard of that cartoon character.
Now there's a gentleman behind you that looks like Butthead.
I'd really like to move on and discuss AI. So would you like to?
Yes, thank you. The man with the gray shirt and exposed gums.
Sir.
Look, they even sitting like they do on the show. You two really don't know that you look like Beavis and Butthead.
Wow.
Gentlemen in your audience.
They do the laugh too in one of them. So yeah, that's pretty good. Anyway, sorry.
Segue.
This is what I aim for with my tech topics. Beavis and Butthead clips.
It's on point.
Sure is. Up next.
This is why I'm not allowed to talk when
Right.
somebody else is doing their topic.
Derail the conversation.
Okay, well, I can't look at this topic because they paywalled it, just like everybody is anymore, which I get. News publications, they got to make money somehow.
Is this the phone?
So the Trifold we previously talked about, the phone that folds out into a tablet, is already getting discontinued. It's only been out for like 3 months. Now, I don't know. What do you guys think? Does it have anything to do with having a price tag of like almost $3,000?
No. Does it have issues would be the question.
See, that's the thing. I haven't seen anything about this thing actually having any real issues. I think it's just, it was like a prototype idea that they just like, well, we can sell it. And I mean, I'm sure some amount sold.
I was at a movie theater the other night and the guy had the one that opens up two, you know, the 2-screen one,
Right,
not
right.
the 3-fold one.
Right.
I mean, so I see them all over. I could see somebody being like,
Yeah,
oh.
the Z Fold.
Yeah.
Not the Trifold though. You didn't
Right.
see the Trifold.
No, I haven't seen the Trifold.
Okay.
I didn't. It doesn't even show up on like my Verizon as an available option because I actually looked.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So,
I'm
like in my phone upgrades.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you just can't get it anymore.
Well, if they only make it available through Samsung, nobody's buying their phone through Samsung unless you're loaded. Like you would really have to want the phone to just go directly to Samsung and pay $3,000 for it.
Yeah, but
If you put it
for
in,
the average customer, well, yeah,
if you
I
put
mean,
it
I
in
guess
a 3-year contract or something, you know, where your payment's going to be $25 extra a month, they would have sold more.
right. I was going to say the average consumer is probably not going to go to spend almost $3,000 for a new smartphone, so they probably wouldn't just go to Verizon and be like, "Hey, I want the Trifold," and they'd be like, "You sure?"
No, I mean, because Verizon gives you anywhere from $1,100 to $1,300 for your phone as long as it's less than 2 years old when you trade it in.
Right.
So, you know, you get $1,200 off, you know, and like your Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra is like $4 a month
Right.
if you trade in your phone. So, I mean, people would have paid $40, $50 a month for that
Right.
on a 3-year deal or whatever.
Yeah. I guess I'm just thinking it probably was a little too early for the mainstream, and that's why it's already kind of discontinued.
Maybe it was expensive to produce.
That could be.
And that's why they didn't mass produce it and give it to stores to try and sell first. They tested the water, I guess. But I mean, other than hearing it here on Mamalukes, I had never heard of it.
Yeah, I didn't
No.
know this was even a thing.
Yep.
So
Well,
he doesn't listen to the podcast, apparently.
Yeah.
but I mean, you wouldn't hear about it anymore either because they're no longer going to advertise it.
I was actually looking forward to seeing it. I want to see like the physical aspect of how it, you know, one end folds over and the other one folds over the other side.
Right.
I wanted to see how bulky this thing really was.
Me too.
Is that a bulge in your pocket or is that just a
Trifold
Samsung
phone.
Trifold?
Did you get your Amazon delivery or is that a new phone?
I mean, it's the size of like a DVD case.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's also just like the convenience factor of having a tablet that could theoretically fit in your pocket. Like,
you could really annoy people in the movie theater with that thing.
Yeah. I guess, yeah, just the use case. I don't know how many.
I don't think people really want a foldable tablet.
Yeah, there's that too.
Your phone's already a tablet. You don't need a bigger one. Just get an iPad or something.
Right. Yeah, and
people already have an iPad. So why buy this for $3,000? You can get an iPad for like $300.
Right. Yeah.
Because it's an Apple product. That's why you wouldn't buy it.
Oh, Marcus has an iPhone.
I know. I see it sitting there.
Okay. Me too.
Little steps.
I'm not alone. Little stabs.
Stabbies?
Little stabbies, as we like to call them. No, I just, I wanted to see it. I mean, I wouldn't have bought it without seeing it.
Sure.
Or, I probably wouldn't even bought the first gen. I would have waited till the second one to see if they had screen issues or permanent lines or, different things like that. So,
right.
But it never hit Gen Pop. So,
or if you needed your Jenko jeans.
Yeah. That would have been a great excuse to buy more Jenko jeans.
Well, so you and I in particular have talked about like this latest S26 Ultra that's come out and potentially doing the trade-in offer for that.
Yeah.
But they still have the original, well, not the original, but like the continuing versions of the Z Fold, their first like folding phone that's still available. Is that something you would consider?
No, I don't need it. Like, I know people that have foldable phones. They had the Google version, and then they had the Samsung version and stuff like that. And it's excess to me, to have to open the phone. Like, I don't know. I mean, I'm already on it enough. I don't need two hands to hold my phone. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. No, it didn't interest me. I did see a couple of people that have the Razor, which is, that's kind of interesting. But it reminds me too much of my Smart Tech, whatever it was, the Star Tech, the original
Star Trek.
No, not Star Trek. No, it was the Motorola, the old
the Motorola Razor.
The Razor.
Analog. No, there was an analog flip phone way before the Razor. It was called a Star Tech, and it just it had the antenna. I think we did this on this podcast.
What was it called?
I think it's called Star Tech. That one right there.
This one?
Yeah. That was like the original flip phone.
That thing is crazy looking.
Yeah. Wow. And it's analog. Like it didn't,
looks like
it
a
was
router
just,
or a mouse or something.
Yeah. The one, that one right there, it shows you, all it was you could see numbers. That was it. It was just like a calculator screen, but that's how big the phone was.
You could write boobs on it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep.
I like that color one.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Why did you make the same sound as me?
We do that all the time.
Mm.
You guys make the same. Okay, never mind.
Don't even. Don't even.
Star Tech. There you go.
Star Tech. Yeah. Okay, there.
But anyway, that was the original flip phone, and that's what the Razor reminds me of, and then that's why I was just like, I'm not really.
Like, was it like the Blackberries? And I don't remember another one that you could like slide up.
Oh, there was a ton of those.
Oh yeah, Kyocera had one of those. The
LG
Sidekick or whatever it was.
Yeah,
and, yeah.
That was.
But this one, the Star Tech, you broke the antenna constantly because it was just a little tiny thin antenna. So like anytime you put pressure on that big knobby end of it, it just broke the antenna off, and it was always like it was like $40.
Marcus, you got to look at the camera.
It was like $40 to get that thing replaced, which was a lot back in the day. I mean, like every time you broke the fucking antenna off.
Big knobby end.
The big knobby end. Yeah. Like, do they have a picture of it with the? They have a picture of it hard
with the knob
out?
They have the extended version.
Yeah, I don't know. Scroll down. Do they have a picture of it?
Keep scrolling.
We'll see some phone porn here.
The tip is just blurred out.
No, it was the thinnest little piece of metal, and then it had that big end on it. That big end pulled up, and then it just had like a little tiny metal extendable antenna on it.
Is this pre or post 9/11?
Oh, this was pre.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
Just to clarify.
Yeah. No. I'm showing my age on this one, but yeah. No. This was the first step after a pager.
Oh, really?
Oh, okay.
So this is like when Pagers Plus got bought by Altel and they started having cell phones.
And they
Altel.
sold it at
Yeah, I forgot
Radio
about
Shack.
Altel.
I
No,
remember Altel.
Altel was like Verizon before Verizon.
Yeah, I know. I said,
Yeah.
did they sell it at Radio Shack?
They might have. I don't know. I got mine from the pager place. So
I remember
The
a
pager
Pagers
store.
Plus.
I didn't have to pay
I don't remember
$9.99
pagers
to
at all.
have ringback tones on my pager anymore.
Is
You know,
this still it?
Oh, shit.
That's the newer version. That was a newer version.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's
When did
post
you
9/11.
when did you stop collecting all of your old phones and eventually throw them away?
Immediately.
Really?
I never
Yeah,
kept
I don't
that
keep
crap.
that stuff.
I have a pager from high school still. Yeah.
A pager
Was it
in high school,
purple?
that's
Was
so
it
funny.
purple?
It was blue. It was translucent.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I
Yeah.
had a purple one. It was like my cousin's or something.
Yeah, it was such a terrible phone. This was such a bad
I've
phone.
never used a pager before.
You know what my first smartphone was? What was your guys' first smartphone?
iPhone.
Mine was the HTC Resound,
Okay.
which was like the sequel to the HTC Thunderbolt.
That's what I had was the Thunderbolt.
Yep.
Yeah. So I still have the very first picture I took with a smartphone on my phone.
Really?
Does it look terrible?
It's Claire.
Oh, wow. That doesn't look bad at all.
Yeah. That's the very first picture I ever took with a smartphone and still my background on my phone to this day. So I got that in 2010. That's when I got the HTC Thunderbolt. So
Yep.
Marcus?
Mine was the iPhone 4S in, I think, 2012.
okay.
Mine was probably the same, but I think I got mine in 2011.
Whichever iPhone was
Yeah.
out at that time.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So they had like a 4th gen iPhone, and was I that far behind?
Yeah, because I think the 4 was the first one that Verizon had. And before that was only on AT&T.
Are you on the 14?
That sounds right.
Marcus?
I don't even know what phone I have right now. honestly.
I think I have the 14.
Whichever one came out 2 years
You
ago.
have 3 cameras? Yeah, I think we have the same one.
Well,
And
the
the same
original
case.
one
And the
was
same phone case.
2007.
Yeah. The first one was a while ago.
Yeah. Did it even have a camera on the first one? I don't think it did.
I thought it did.
Mine had a camera.
iPhone 4 was released in June of 2010.
Yeah, I had the 4S, which
Oh, okay. 4S.
I think I got in maybe late 2011. I got it.
Yeah, it says October 2011.
Okay, yeah.
Well, I probably got it right when it came out.
Before that, I had the NV Touch.
I remember when the Thunderbolt
LG NV Touch.
when the Thunderbolt came out, it was the first 3G phone.
4G.
Was it 4G?
4G.
That was the first 3G phone.
No. 3G was well before that.
Okay.
It was the first 4G LTE
Okay.
phone. Well, at least for Verizon. I don't know if anybody else was doing that at that time.
There it is.
Ooh, look at that.
That first picture right there. That's what I had before I got my iPhone.
Dang.
Yep, I remember those days. Flipping things open.
I never had one that fancy.
You know, there's still people that like phones that have that hardware keyboard just because of the whole tactileness and not dealing with a screen to type on.
That's why everybody liked our BlackBerry.
Well, yeah, there's that. Yeah.
My first phone was a Virgin Mobile flippity dip.
I think mine,
Prepaid.
well,
Yeah, my
No.
first phone was a prepaid phone.
it was Virgin Mobile, but it wasn't even a flip phone. It was like
Yeah,
just
mine was like a brick.
a brick.
Yep.
Yeah. I couldn't even, Kyocera or something. Some
I was
weird
pretty
brand.
loyal to HTC for about 3 or 4 generations of phones.
What did you have after the Thunderbolt?
The HTC 9 or 10 or whatever it was.
Was it the, well, so did you get the
The
HTC One
Yeah.
M8 or the M9?
I think it was the M9 was the
Okay.
first one I had. That was my trade-in from the Thunderbolt.
Okay.
And then I just followed that generation. So like when they would come out, like I got the next
HTC
one.
10.
Yeah.
Because I had that too.
Yeah. And then I switched to Samsung
Was it the S?
2019.
Is it the S10?
That's a Chevy truck.
That's also
I think it
a
was.
Samsung.
I think it was
Got 'em.
S8.
Oh, okay.
I think the S8 was the first one I got. I think I still have it too.
Because I want to say I got the S10 in 2018. I want to say it was 2018 or 2019. And that was like the new one at the time.
Yeah. I know I had an S8, an S10, and then 20, 21, because they had a deal. Like,
Right.
And then now I have the 23, and I'm looking at trading in for the 26.
Okay.
So I'm trying to get one of those, you get to keep your plan deals.
Your grandfather did.
Yeah, because I still have like a 6-year-old phone plan. So
Yeah, but so I wonder how that works though with like you're on Verizon.
Mhm.
So like their 5G data stuff. Like how does that work?
my plan has 5G, unlimited 5G and stuff like that. And I get the 1080.
Unlimited, but like
No, mine doesn't dial back. And I actually have like the 1080p streamings. I have the high end version of my phone plan. What I don't want to do is have to give up, because it has the Disney bundle built in. It has
Right,
the 600 gigabyte backup
cloud storage.
built in, and it has the international planning or international call plan built in. And if I get rid of my plan, then I have to get the $65 plan and build all that back in for $10
Right.
to $20 a piece.
I think the international calling stuff does come with their top plan.
Right.
It's built in. But yeah, like the Disney Plus, Hulu, ESPN bundle
Bundle,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, you have to pay extra for that now.
Right. It's like $10 or something. Like
Yeah.
basically it works out to where I'm still saving $10 or $15 if I keep my plan versus switching to their new way of going about it. So their way of fucking me on that is they're going to give me $800 for my phone if I keep my plan,
Right,
and
yeah.
they'll give me $1,300 for my phone if I change my plan.
Have you done the math yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. It's just whether or not I want to pay it up front or I want to pay it as I go.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it balances out pretty close. Still just a pain in the butt.
Right. Yeah. I got to start considering that too if I want to do that trade in. Because,
Yeah, usually by the first 2 weeks of April, that goes away, where they give you as much money for your phone.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because
Okay.
it's March. March always drops the Samsung series phones.
March Madness.
But yeah, I didn't see anything that really stood out that was huge. You know, of course, it's going to have a different processor, and they're going to start dumbing my phone down here shortly. You know, I'm going to get an update. My phone's not going to run right,
Yeah.
or my battery is
Yeah.
going to die faster. So, you know,
They don't do that.
yeah, no, not at all. I'm going to get a security update and then
Blows
my phone,
up your phone.
yeah.
yeah.
Then I'll have 8-hour battery life. You know, it's like, so,
Planned
trade it in
obsolescence.
now.
right. So yeah, Trifold gone.
Yeah. And the last thing I have here is not an article, but an actual real life experience that showed up earlier this week. So we've talked about AI summarizations, whether it's on Google or anywhere else that AI is implemented. Marcus, have you ever Googled something and it gives you a summarization at the top about
Right.
basically like
What you're
this
asking.
is right
looking for.
Or Safari'd something.
Safari,
Just use ChatGPT.
right? Sorry,
Oh,
iPhone
do you
user.
know how
My
much
bad.
water that burns?
That's fine.
Okay.
Deal with it later.
Right, but you get that summarization. Do you
Right.
do you
He lives-
always?
He lives in a swamp. He has the water for it.
It's drinking water. Not bath water or salt water. It's drinking water.
Swamp water.
So that AI summarization you get, do you always trust it? Do you always seem
Depends
to,
what I'm asking. If it seems a little
Okay.
weird, I'll double check it or ask it somewhere else. But
Okay. Well, so this past week, I had my first instance of experiencing something where it showed me something that somebody else told me about. And it was actually very wrong about a local business that was deemed to be permanently closed, but it wasn't. And it went off of one source out of its 4 or 5 or whatever that said it was permanently closed. And then it's like, yeah, I'm going to include that in the summarization and say it's permanently closed and not consider the other 4. So in Google, you can go into like its AI mode and like essentially search the same thing again. And you can basically chat with it and tell it like, hey, that's not right because this place and this place and this place say it's open. Plus, I know it's open because I was there the other day.
Mm-hmm.
And so I actually tell it that. And it's like, oh, yeah, looking at my other sources, it is actually open. Well, here's where I got that information about it being permanently closed. And basically it said like, here's what you could do to like try and fix that for me. Not like
just autocorrect it.
Not like actually correct itself and like consider all the other good sources that it has. It's like, you know what? You should go fix that is basically how it handled it.
So what strip club was it?
No.
You have another incident, whatever. The dentist.
Was that a porn shop view theater?
Yeah.
The dentist. Oh my goodness. So, okay. Yeah.
His chip has been toothed.
Yeah. So I chipped one of my teeth.
On her cooking?
No.
Oh.
Hey.
No. On somebody else's cooking, which specifically, it might have been the toothpick that went through the sandwich.
But sideways.
But it was like sideways, so I didn't expect it to be where I was biting down.
I'll have to inspect his food.
Yeah. So I chipped my tooth on that.
But back to your chip has been toothed.
Oh yeah, the first time I chipped my tooth, it was, I don't know how many months ago, but it was like in the middle of the night. I
What
like
are you doing?
So I like turned my head or something, and I must have been really close to like the metal frame of our bed, and just
Gnawing on it?
wham! No, I wasn't chewing on it.
Alysha's like, bite that pillow, bitch.
Right. And you know, it's the middle of the night. I'm like half asleep and delirious,
And so am I.
Whatever else. And
Wakes up in a panic.
I wake up in a panic, and I'm like, son of a. And the words that come out of my mouth are, "My chip has been toothed."
I'm like,
See, that was actually.
and I'm like, what?
My tooth has been
And I'm
chipped.
trying not to laugh at him because he's panicking. And I'm like, I don't think you're saying that right.
My tooth has been chipped, is what I was trying to say.
So
But-
then he did it. He did it again. And I didn't know how to react because we were both awake. And he's like, oh.
Yeah, this is just middle of the day when this happened earlier
And
this
all
past
I could
week.
think of is my chip has
Is it
been
the same
toothed.
tooth?
Yeah, it was,
Yeah, yeah.
Was it?
things are gone.
So we're probably looking at a
A crown.
He's going to
crown.
be royalty.
for that. But okay, so where the AI comes into the situation. So first of all, my first call, I called the wrong dentist, so that was a fun conversation. Like, oh yeah, I typically have this doctor, and she's like, yeah, we don't have that doctor here, and I'm like, you don't? And then I'm like looking back at the phone number and where I called, I'm like, this is the wrong number. Shit. And then I'm like, yeah, I think I called the wrong number. And she's like, yeah, I think you did that too. I'm like, okay, bye. So then I get the real number of the right office. And I'm like, okay, yep, there it is. And they're still open, at least according to the posted hours. But who picks up? An AI assistant. And I swear this was just like the most on the nose AI experience that you could have, where the voice assistant was, trying to sound human. It was some.
Did it have an accent?
No, just some American sounding girl.
Valley girl.
Yeah, a little bit.
Young and sympathetic.
Right. But they had like the stereotypical office noise in the background of the
terrible.
talking. So
It was
like
the busiest
to
office.
simulate like
Yeah.
it's an actual
It's awful.
office. So I'm like,
Nobody wants to hear
this
that.
is so dumb. Like, you're not in an office. You literally said you're an AI assistant at the beginning.
At a dentist.
Why are you trying to fool me into thinking that
You're
like
a fucking call center.
right? And then it's like having me describe like my chip has been toothed. That I chipped in my tooth, and it's like having the responses like, wow, that sounds painful. I'm like,
That sucks.
thanks. Thank you for being sympathetic.
Oh my. Let's see what we can do about that.
Exactly.
She's
Yeah.
so relatable. No, it didn't sound robotic or anything.
It didn't sound robotic, but it was just kind of like,
Sound like you called a pizza joint and this chick was super excited to take your order.
Yeah.
yeah. And, yeah, just very uncanny, to put
Hated
it
it.
simply.
Would not recommend.
And then like at the end, or towards the end, it was like trying to transfer me to an actual person. Thank goodness. Couldn't do that, assuming nobody was available or their hours posted weren't correct or something. And so at the end, it has me like record like a message that it will pass on. And I'm like finishing up the message, and then they're like, it interrupts me. Like, okay, that sounds great. And I'm like, and I'm
You're
like
done.
still trying to talk. And I'm like, okay, sounds great. We're going to pass this. I'm like, okay, I guess I'm done talking. And then eventually, not the next day, but the day after, the dentist called me back to get me set up with an appointment. A real person this time.
Sounds like you guys all need to go see my dentist.
No, see, I have a great experience with my dentist, except this one thing that just happened. I kid you not. And I'm like, I don't know. I've literally showed up at this dentist with like, hey, can we look at this real quick? And they've like been on the spot without even setting up an appointment. And they were busy. So they actually try pretty hard, which is nice. But
I don't like a try hard.
well, when your chip has been toothed, you might want to try hard. But yeah, moral of the story, AI, I'm just not enjoying it as of lately. If you guys had any weird AI moments or anything come up recently.
Don't they have AI in like drive-thrus at Taco Bell now?
Sometimes.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
seen videos of that. People
Taco
try
Bell.
like yelling at it and then won't listen to them.
McDonald's, I think has
I
it.
think DeChecos has a AI.
I don't use AI for anything.
No.
No.
I mean,
I'm conserving water and,
Saving the planet.
saving the planet.
human race.
One generated image at a time,
one less generated.
No,
image.
he's not.
He's not?
I did one time, and then I found out the truth. The truth.
Yeah, but it wasn't one time. I've seen.
Yeah,
Multiple
that was
pictures.
all at one time. Like it was,
I need a copy of that picture.
no. No, I don't use it for anything though.
So you don't have it on your phone or anything?
It's on my phone. I just don't use it. Like I downloaded Chat GPT and I used it one day.
Does
I don't-
Google Lens count? Because I like Google Lens.
I don't use that either.
See, Google Lens was well before they had all their AI stuff going on.
So the people aren't going to hate me for using
So, I mean, it might be AI powered now, but I think a lot of the same software that's running in the background is still like the traditional reverse image Google search that's
that. What if we
always
just
kind of been around.
start using prune juice or something? Like nobody's drinking that shit
Prune juice for what?
instead of water to fuel AI.
I'm gonna. We'll go to some data centers and
That'll
be like,
cool the
hey, can
reactors
you
down."
power your?
It's already full of shit.
Yeah.
Can you power your data centers with this prune juice we have here? And they're gonna look at you real funny.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't have a need for it yet. I mean, I know people that like compose emails at work and stuff through it, and
I use it all the
everything
time.
else.
That,
You-
I don't use Google anymore. I just use ChatGPT and ask
Yeah.
it whatever.
You're the problem.
I'm definitely part of the problem. I don't generate images or anything though, but I only use
That we
like 3 Dasani
know
bottles a
of.
day.
I don't like the AI summary thing that comes up when you Google something. Like I never look at it because it's never really what I wanted.
Right.
So I'm looking for something specific if I go to Google, So I usually have to try and go through 5 articles to find the one point that I was looking for.
Right.
So I don't know. I haven't had a need for it yet. I know it's going to be everywhere and doing everything and it's listening, but I hate Alexa. We argue all the time. So
Yeah, Alexa kind of sucks.
yeah. I mean, I ask her to do stuff all the time and she says something completely different. And then I cuss at her and she gets mad at me and says that, she tells me I shouldn't talk to her like that.
Yeah, fuck that bitch.
I apologize and she says thank you. And then she turns my lights off. That's my experience with AI, is telling my vacuum cleaner to stop running every time my kitchen light comes on, and
Oh my God.
and turning my bedroom lamp on when I go into my room.
What a time to be alive.
For using AI as a tool, I think it's pretty okay. But when you're having it do everything for you, that's where it kind of gets the slippery slope of maybe we shouldn't do this. I don't know. That's an opinion.
What are we going to do? Read it in a book?
I haven't read a book in 14 years.
Not even a digital one?
Nope.
No?
Not even a Audible one?
Nope.
Not a sponsor.
No.
Okay. Well, that's all I had for my tech topics. So we're going to take a quick...
Not yet.
Not yet?
Not yet.
What?
We go on to the next topic before we...
I know. We're going to take a quick shift. I didn't say break.
Okay, I cut you off.
God dang it. No, kidding. We're going to take a quick shift into...
A quick shift?
Quick shit.
A quick shit? Are you shitting?
We got to come up with a better
Get in line.
transition.
All right, you guys come up with something, because I clearly can't do it.
Time for a quick shit.
And next.
So
Action.
we were looking for answers in AI. Now we're going to look toward the stars.
Sure.
Speaking of AI, Virginia's not here to call me AI.
Yeah, okay. I was like, what?
Where's she going with this?
Well, Virginia called me Alysha Intelligence because she was like a hawk, and I was like, was it a red-tailed hawk? And she was like, how did you know?
He would know this if he listened to the podcast.
Yeah.
Stop calling me out.
Or watch the one YouTube short.
We can't even get him to watch shorts.
He's
I
too
watched
tall.
the one today.
Okay.
Made me laugh.
All right.
He's too tall.
I'm doing my part. I'm trying my best.
No water bottles were
Have you
harmed.
had Matt's eggplant?
Stay tuned.
Parmesan.
Stay tuned.
Because today, before the podcast, we had Matt's
Chicken. Parmesan.
Parmesan. That's all I got there. That's
In
the
my
only relevance.
You guys and your noodles.
Yep. Okay, Alysha, help us get out of here with the next topic. Yes, go.
Say it.
Ostara or Ostara? Because there's apparently two pronunciations.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah.
We should have Google have the guy from
Just use AI for it.
Princess Bride say it.
Do it. Okay.
Okay.
Now that your ship has been toothed.
Yep.
We transitioned.
Ostara.
Yeah.
What is Ostara?
It's a celebration of longer days. And another name for the spring equinox. Ostara is most commonly pronounced Ostara or Ostara. Did I do that right?
Yeah. Which one do you use?
Absolutely.
Oh,
The
okay.
spring equinox is celebrated on March 20th, which is today.
Mhm.
Yay! In the Northern Hemisphere. On this day, there is an equal amount of day and night. The perfect balance. I wanted to say day and light.
Day and day.
That would have
Day
been
and light.
incorrect.
Day and light. Spring is a time of rebirth, where flowers bloom and a new astrological year starts with Aries season. And things start to feel a bit more hopeful, reminding us that life is a cycle. And some people are spring cleaning. Are you guys spring cleaning?
Not yet.
Should be. No.
We have a little bit.
A little bit.
Like clearing negative energy from your house, opening some windows because it's not a blizzard outside, lighting a candle, spritzing some of your favorite flowery scents, manifesting your desires, lighting a candle, or planting seeds if you're into gardening, going for a walk in nature or a walk to look for the meteorites, as a lot of people are. Bringing fresh flowers, such as daffodils, irises, and tulips into your home, which adds a lovely touch.
So it also is about, it's represented by eggs, which is,
Easter.
And then the hare. And the hare is represented in this because of fertility.
Fucking
Word
like
of the day.
rabbits.
Fucking like rabbits.
Matt, you want to tell your story
About fertility?
About the girl you dated?
No, I'm
One
against fertility.
You cannot be fertile around me.
Yeah, no, that's
Biggest turn off.
somebody's super fertile. I might have to excuse myself. Yeah.
Hurl.
End up with a, what is it?
A gaggle
Chipped
of
tooth?
geese.
A tooth chipped?
Yes. If
My
you're going to
chip
say it
has
correctly.
been toothed.
Yeah.
You didn't want to tell us about that story? No?
No, I'm good.
Okay. That's all right.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I'm not going to call anybody out. So
What was her name? She's watching right now. She's like, fuck you, Matt.
You know,
You don't know what you missed out on.
couple of bastard children.
She wanted a third.
Bad enough to chip my tooth.
I told Luke he should keep the little gap in his teeth, and he says, no, that means you're perverted. I was like, does it?
mean?
Yeah.
fuck?
It's
How
a
does that-
characterization.
He said, what
What
the
the fuck?
fuck?
Thank you, Luke.
All right. I'll look it up.
Perverted gap tooth. What's that even mean?
Don't look at me with your fucking gap,
What, are
your
you
perverted
flossing in
gap
there?
tooth.
It's like,
He was like, yeah, my English teacher told me. I was like, what?
What
why, is
grade
your
were you
why
in?
is your English teacher
You're like
telling
in
you
fifth
this
grade?
shit?
Because we were talking about a
Inappropriate.
So
story.
I have a
story about
question
what?
for everybody else out there. Have
Look
you
at the
heard
AI
this?
overview that I dislike.
So you're trying to say Madonna's perverted?
Diastema has historically been characterized in literature
I
and
have a tooth
folklore
gap.
as a sign of strong
Pervert.
sexual appetite, sensuality, or a passionate nature,
Babe, maybe you're turning a
rather
new
than
page.
purely perverted. Okay, so it's not necessarily perverted, but
Sensual.
it's a stereotype.
Oh.
I've never heard this in my whole life.
Babe, maybe you're turning a new chapter.
Maybe you need
You're-
to read more books.
Your chip wants to be
Read
toothed.
more books.
Your chip wants to be toothed so bad.
Yeah, just flaunt that gap.
See, that's what I said.
Nope, getting a new crown. No
Luke's too
diastema
insecure,
for
it's
me.
fine.
Sorry.
Have you guys ever seen the show American Gods or read the book American Gods?
No.
No, it was on. I can't remember what station it was on. It might have been on Stars when it originally came out. It's now on Netflix. But the goddess of spring is in there, and they talk about that. And
Isn't her name
Tooth gap.
Persephone? Persephone?
yeah, but that's one version of
Persephone.
the other one. So yeah,
Yeah, if you're Irish or German, right?
so but I thought that was cool. So
I wasn't making it up.
And
That's
the
all I
name of
gotta
our
say.
first short.
The more you know.
We'll see.
something else to feel bad about. What the fuck? No wonder I suck on Tinder.
I'm so perverted.
They're like, look at this pervert, this gap tooth.
Better watch your gap around this guy.
I have to go get some fucking big old fucking capped crowns going.
Stick a chiclet up there.
Right. That Matt Dillon and Something About Mary.
That, or I was thinking of Dennis the Menace.
Yeah. Mr. Wilson.
Mm-hmm. That's hilarious.
It's a thing. Well, if we're done talking about
Astawa.
gapped teeth and the original topic, Ostara.
I'm just really glad that there is some hope
A New Hope.
for brighter days.
Or for winter, just to end.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you can go outside.
Winter,
more snow.
if you're out there, please end.
Go away.
Please fuck off.
Yeah, that
Today's
blizzard.
the start of longer days. It's perfectly balanced today, and tomorrow it's longer.
Well, if nothing else.
Trivia.
What do you got for us, Alysha?
How do longer daylight hours affect the body's internal clock? A. Blood type. B. Bone density. C. Circadian rhythm. D. Fertility. I feel like everybody knows this one.
Maybe.
I'm going with C.
Well, we're going to do...
Oh, yeah, wait.
What?
Slow down.
You need to watch the podcast, man. We do this at the end. We have
This is a
whiteboards.
Questions
and
This is a
everything.
teaser.
Answers we'll do at the end.
This is a little
Oh.
teaser.
So keep thinking about it.
Okay.
But for right now, we're going to take a quick break. Support for Mamalukes is brought to you by Aspire Drinks. Looking for an energy drink that doesn't give you jitters and that inevitable crash? Aspire is redefining energy drinks with a better, healthier way to power your day. Unlike most energy drinks that are loaded with excessive caffeine and sugar, Aspire delivers a gentle, balanced boost with 80 milligrams of natural caffeine, half the caffeine of most leading energy drinks. Packed with essential vitamins and enhanced with biotin and ginger, the benefits are a no-brainer. They're enjoyable for any moment, at work, the gym, or on the go. Order now with free US shipping. Find them at aspiredrinks.com and use our promo code Mamalukes to get 20% off anything on your order. That's aspiredrinks.com and promo code Mamalukes to get 20% off your order. Welcome back. It's time for Sportsball.
Well, around here, we like to start with our Cleveland sports. So the Cavs beat the Mavs, lost to the Mavs, beat the Bucks, and then beat the Bulls. The interesting thing about the Bulls game was the Harden had 36 points in 36 minutes with Mitchell out with a black eye. They listed it as a left eye contusion, but pretty sure that just means he had a black eye.
Yep.
So he missed the last game. Harden stepped up, and they almost blew that game. I don't know
Yeah.
if you watched it. They were up by quite a bit.
Yeah, they were.
And,
they were up by like 20 or something
yeah.
at the end of the third quarter, I
Mhm.
thought.
Bulls came storming back, and they held out, which is good because they won 2 in a row for the first time in a week,
Yay.
or 2 weeks actually. So yeah, the Guardians are still doing a little bit better in spring ball. They're staying about 500 now, which is good considering how bad they were doing at one point. Next week starts the regular season.
So with the season starting next season,
Next season?
next week, jeez, the manager, Stephen Vogt, gave an update on 2 opening day staples for the Guardians. That happens to be Hunter Gaddis and George Valera. They're progressing day by day, but with opening day approaching, well, the team may have to make some decisions soon. I'm assuming that's referring to if they make the starting roster or if they're just going to remain on their injured list.
Was Gaddis out for his back? Is that what he got hurt last year?
No, he was fine. Well, he might have had that injury, but he had in his spring training opener some sort of shoulder injury.
Okay.
So
It's probably bad for a pitcher.
Yeah, not very good. And George Valera, I'm not too sure. We didn't actually see a lot from George Valera last season. He only showed up mainly in the minor leagues until September, where, he got a couple hits and he was playing outfield, but yeah.
And we weren't playing baseball in October, so.
Yeah, not quite. The MLB, and I'll go into why this ties into the Guardians, is naming Polymarket their exclusive prediction market exchange partner. So what that basically dumbs down to is that anything prediction market related, MLB is looking to have Polymarket as their platform to serve for all of the bettors and brokers to get exclusive access to
odds and stats.
Right. But the bigger thing behind that is so that they have a closer look at the prediction market, so they can make sure that there's no spot fixing or scandals going on. And, this is amidst the whole situation with Emmanuel, Classe, and Ortiz that are still being investigated. I'm sure they don't want this whole thing to happen again with another pitcher or player of any kind, really. And on that note, those two guys just went from paid non-disciplinary leave to unpaid. And there really isn't much to say about that. The MLB stated that it's not any admission of guilt. It's just they're without pay until further notice. There's probably very, very, very little chance that we're going to see either of these guys if they somehow end up being innocent with this whole situation. It just shows that this situation isn't done, and it's not going to be done.
I'm pretty sure the last update we gave said that they moved it all the way to September.
Oh, okay. So, well,
we'd have to go back to like week 5 notes, but yeah, no, yeah. I'm pretty sure like they originally it was supposed to be before the start of the season. Then it was May.
Right.
And then they moved it all the way to the end of the season. So they're not playing this year.
Right. Them not getting paid, doesn't show good signs for them, but especially for Class A situation, like missing out on a lot of money, man.
Millions of dollars to help somebody win $230,000.
Yeah. Why make millions when you can make
nothing?
Thousands. Or nothing.
Yeah, he didn't make anything off of it. He just helped a friend make money. So
yeah. Allegedly.
We would go into the Browns. The Browns did not sign Malik Willis. He actually signed with Miami, which was good for the Browns. They don't need another quarterback on the roster right now for drama, but we'll see if they draft one still. That could still be a possibility.
We'll see next month.
Yeah. So they did make some moves, and this week was all about defense. So last week and the week before was all about the offensive line, and this week's been all about defense. So they signed AJ Espinoza, defensive end from the Bills. They signed Quincy Williams, a linebacker, to a 2-year deal. Jack Stoll, a tight end. I guess I was wrong with the whole thing, but we don't know if David Njoku is coming back or if he's going to go to a different team. So in the meantime, they signed Jack Stoll from New Orleans. And he's more of a blocking tight end. He's usually in and run packages and big packages and stuff like that. But there's always that possibility. They did sign another safety and stuff like that I've never heard of. And I didn't even put the notes in there and stuff like that. But they made a few defensive moves this week. But the main one was AJ Espinoza to put him on the line with Myles Garrett. So we'll see how that works out. Off of Cleveland and into the NBA, the East standings remain the same. It is still the Pistons and the Celtics, and then the Knicks, and then the Cavs. So that has not changed in many, many weeks now. OKC is still way ahead over in the West. They actually clinched a playoff spot. They're the first team to do so this season. And the Timberwolves actually moved up and take over 4th place over Houston and the Nuggets, who just continue to slump and move down in the standings. So it still goes the Thunder, the Spurs, and the Lakers, which was last week is what it was. But the Timberwolves have now moved into number 4. But nobody's going to take over the Thunder. The Thunder pretty much got this thing wrapped up unless they really choke pretty bad. I mean, the Spurs are like 3.5 games back, but that's quite a bit of ground to make up against the team.
The Thunder's currently on a 10-game win streak.
Right.
So good luck.
Yeah. I mean, they're not just winning. They're dominating. Like their games aren't even close. So over in the NHL, in the East, Carolina, Buffalo, Tampa Bay, and Montreal are the top spots now. There is now a 4-point difference between 2 and 3, where last week it was only a 2-point difference. That's the biggest margin of a difference in the East in like the last 3 weeks, which is still nothing. any one of those 4 teams can still get hot and move up. In the West, the Avalanche are at 98, but the Stars have pulled within 2 because the Avalanche are 6-3-1 in their last 10. So actually, they've lost a couple of games and tied one, and the Stars have been able to move within 2 points of the Avalanche. Well, that's the closest anybody's been to them all year. I don't think that they're gonna jump them in the standings, but I guess it's possible. And the Wild are a few games back from that at 90 points. And then it's everybody else. I mean, it drops off substantially at that point by like 12 points, which, that's 6 games and there's only like 16 games left or something like that. So March Madness started yesterday. So everybody got their brackets in, I'm sure, and got some wild predictions. The big upsets from yesterday were High Point beat Wisconsin. So you got a 12 seed to beat a 5 seed. Mm-hmm. Texas beat BYU, which was the pretty big differential there in the standings. VCU beat NC. So North Carolina is out. They haven't had the best year, but I didn't see VCU taking them out in the first round. So there's always that. Texas A&M beat St. Mary. And that was another like a 12 and a 5 or something like that. That was Texas A&M took them out. 2 9 seeds beat 8 seeds. That's not really a big upset, but Ohio State and Georgia are gone. So Texas Tech and I think it's like St. Louis or something that beat Georgia. So Akron U is out. They lost in the first round today. I saw that. They were the first team to win the MAC 3 seasons in a row. It's the first time that's ever happened, and they've been out in the first round all 3 seasons. So, but still, so kudos to them. Good season. Hate to see it end that way. Looking over at the NFL, it's free agency now, so there's just a little bit of things going on. Joey Bosa came out and said he would not play for any team that is a sanctuary city, which leaves him down to 2 possible teams.
For anybody that doesn't know, what's a sanctuary city?
A sanctuary city is something where basically they try to protect immigrants, like Seattle, Portland, San Francisco. Those are big cities where they've basically said that they will stop the government from coming in and being able to deport mass people. So those are sanctuary cities.
Interesting.
But he sounds like an immigrant.
So him and his brother both have been accused of being very conservative. There's actually a lot of things that are out there because people don't like Nick Bosa anyway, but there's a lot of things out there where they try to make him look like a racist. But that is Joey. And that's Nick.
What's Joey's? What's their nationality?
They're American. They're farm boys. Both of them. They're brothers. So.
Type Bosa.
Like origin?
Italian.
Fuckers.
Oh, look at that.
To tie in the fertile, Italian origins, often stemming from northern regions and rooted in Latin, referring to a fertile area, place of abundance, and likely linked to farming.
They're probably like the Ostara.
Nailed it.
So anyway, Kenneth Walker signed with the Chiefs. They were linked to sign Love out of the draft, so that probably won't happen now. They also signed Justin Fields, which I thought was a weird signing.
That is weird.
Apparently he knows he's going to be a backup, though. I mean, what better place to go? Backup Mahomes, but whatever. Kelsey signed a 1-year deal, so he's extending
so
out.
They're going to play. He's still going to play too.
Yeah. So he will be back this year at least. I wouldn't want to leave on the note he left on.
Taylor said, "Get back out there."
Go earn your money, bitch.
All right.
Daniel Jones and Alec Pierce, speaking of money, both got paydays. Daniel Jones got a 2-year, $88 million contract, and Alec Pierce signed a 3 or a 4-year, $114 million contract. So both of them got paid. The Dolphins traded Waddle to the Broncos. So curious to me is why you would go out and sign Malik Willis and then trade away your best wide receiver after you just released Tyreek Hill. So I'm not sure what the Dolphins are doing. That one was kind of interesting to me. I don't know why they traded Waddle, but I forget where he ended up. You remember? Oh, Broncos. Yeah, so they're happy because they got Waddle and Sutton now. So that's a good wide receiver core. Harbaugh and the Giants have been making a ton of moves, but if you follow Harbaugh at all or the way he coaches, he signed a Pro Bowl linebacker Ricard from the Ravens. To me, that stands out because he's always had a Pro Bowl fullback. Just the way he's coached his entire career, because he actually had Juice from San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
That's where he came from. He came from the Ravens and went to San Francisco, and then they had Ricard, and Ricard's made the Pro Bowl. He was actually up for this year. There was a lot of people that were debating whether or not he was the best the best fullback in football versus Jusic. So. But yeah, it stands out to me because, that's going to be the style of play that they're going to have. They're going to run that kind of formations, the eye sets and stuff like that. So it'll be a change for, the way the Giants were playing football last year. Kyler Murray and Carson Wentz both signed with the Vikings.
All right.
So now they have JJ and then Kyler and Carson Wentz. So Carson was a backup last year. He actually got hurt. I think the second game he played after JJ went down. So we'll see what happens with that. Gainwell went to Tampa Bay, which I think is a good signing. That's why I kind of put that one in there. That's going to be a big fantasy signing. So they got that rookie from last year, and now Gainwell. I believe White left. I'd have to look into that, but I believe White left. Etienne signed with the Saints. So now they currently have Alvin Kamara on the roster, and they also have Travis Etienne from Jacksonville last year, who was a good fantasy running back the last couple of years too. So Algier and Kendrick Bourne went to the Cardinals. Now I really like Algier going to the Cardinals. Like, he has that style of run. He runs like James Conner. And the 1 year that they started the guy, he was like a 1,300 yard back.
Yeah.
I don't know why they went out and drafted, what's his name? Bijan.
Mm-hmm.
Because they had two running backs that were really good, and they basically just put this guy on the back burner and gave him no carries after a 1,300 yard season. So I think he'll do well with the Cardinals. And the other one is Trent McDuffie went to the Rams. That's huge. Their weakest spot on their defense was corner. McDuffie's made the Pro Bowl the last couple of years with Kansas City. That's a big pickup for them. I think he's really going to fit into that system well, which I hate, being an NFC West team, but that's all I have. I did not look into soccer again because our soccer people have not commented. So not really interested in catering to nobody.
Hey, it's 83 days.
83 days. Yeah. And that's easy math because it was 90 last time. So,
right.
Yeah. So that's Sportsball.
Sportsball. All right. Well, we're going to keep things moving. Marcus, it is your debut to talk about things. not that you weren't talking at all earlier, but your debut topic.
Happy birthday.
Birthday memories. And on that
early
note,
birthday.
I was going to say it's not birthday.
Happy
Next
early
week.
birthday. We celebrated with some Sonic the Hedgehog themed cupcakes. They had these plastic rings that had Sonic, Tails, and not Knuckles, Shadow. Sorry, I was just expressing my disappointment.
I was going to say, you feel like some kind of way about that?
I mean, Shadow's fine, but like, where the hell's Knuckles? Knuckles has been around since 1993 or something. No, let's put Shadow. Okay.
All right, but tell him his other options.
Oh, I mean, like sunshine and rainbows and whatever else.
That would have went with Ostara.
Yeah.
Well,
I couldn't do my brother like that.
Yeah.
He's like, I ain't.
Oh wow!
Oh, shit.
Jeez.
I'm editing that out. I'm sorry.
Damn it, Alysha.
Sorry.
All right, sorry. We're putting words in your mouth. How
you're
about that
good.
birthday celebration thing?
Right. Yeah, my topic, I was just going to go with birthday memories. Like, the older you get, it seems like it's more of just another day.
Yeah.
So it made me kind of think of when you were younger and actually appreciated it and were excited for it. Like, gifts you, like, memorable gifts, moments, or cakes, or anything that happened during a birthday party or something. Probably one of my most memorable gifts I got was, I think I was 5. It's when I got my Nintendo 64.
What did you get with that Nintendo 64?
Mario Kart 64.
Yeah.
That was my first game I ever played. And that was the beginning of my video game addiction.
Really? Was
Yeah.
60? You didn't have anything before the Nintendo
Nope,
64?
Nintendo
You just said he
64
was
my
5.
first one. I was 5.
Wow.
Luke's like, I was 3 on PC. What are you
Yeah, how old are
talking
you,
about?
I mean,
How old are
I'm
you?
a couple of year or so younger than you.
So I'm turning 34.
Yeah. So
And you're what?
32, turning 33 in a couple months.
And I only had a Nintendo 64.
I had a Genesis. I had,
But you had an older brother. Is why you had the
PlayStation.
Genesis,
Yeah, I was
right?
the only child.
yeah, but like I still played it.
Okay, but that was my generation.
It was our generation.
I'm so much older than you.
Yeah, you guys are old.
Okay. Anyway, not to take away from your topic.
But yeah, that was a memorable gift I got when I was younger that sticks out. I remember getting it and unboxing it and plugging it into this small 18-inch like CRT TV
Mm-hmm.
and just playing it all night that day. And
I'm trying to remember. Was the Nintendo 64? Did it have the composite
you had to get this
connections?
weird adapter thing that I didn't know how to
Okay,
do.
yeah, it wasn't like the
Yeah, I didn't know
yellow,
what I
white,
was
and
doing.
red. It was
Right.
something else. Okay.
Right.
The twisting coax.
Yeah,
It was like
yeah,
a
it was
coaxial
coax.
adapter thing or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think everything after that was
Yeah.
went to composite, and then
And I've had just about every game console after that. So that was the beginning of all that,
every single one.
except the Switch 2.
Oh wow! So you had the Dreamcast.
No, N64.
Oh, you're talking
Or-
about just Nintendo?
No, like every. Did the Dreamcast come out after the N64?
Yes.
Oh, well, I didn't have a Dreamcast.
Okay. Well,
Almost everything.
Not many people did.
I didn't have a PS1
not a lot
either.
of people did. Yeah.
'Cause I
Did
went-
you, Luke?
No, I
Oh.
did not.
I got an N64, then a PS2, and then down the line from there.
GameCube,
Oh, you even skipped PS1.
original Xbox.
Yeah, I never had a PS1.
Did you have a Wii U?
Yeah.
Oh my God! You're
I
like
only
one of the
played-
2 people that had
I
a
played
Wii U.
Mario Kart 8 and Wind Waker on it and Smash Bros, and that's it.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's basically
That's like all there was.
Yeah. Okay.
And then just ported them all on the Switch anyways.
Right. Yep.
I used to play Crash Bandicoot on the first PlayStation.
Mm-hmm. All of them.
All of what?
I
All of the
suck at
Crash
those games.
Bandicoots?
Those games are so hard.
Bandicoots?
I mean, I don't know how many I played, but yeah. Yeah, they're hard.
Those
Did
games are too hard.
you ever play Crash Team Racing?
I don't
I
know.
played the remake of that. It was really good.
Yeah. Crash 1, 2, 3, Crash Team Racing, Crash Bash, which was basically like Crash Bandicoot, but
It was like-
Mario
yeah,
Party.
Mario Party.
Which one for Crash Bandicoot was like on the sea?
Like you were on a jet ski.
Yeah, or just in water.
I think that was the third
I have
one.
no idea.
Matt, did you have a PS1?
I had a PS1, and the only reason I had a PS1 is because my uncle Scott was in the Navy, and he brought it back from Singapore with him.
Oh, that's sweet.
Would you play on it?
Tekken, the original Tekken.
Yeah, okay.
NFL Game Day, love that game. What was the Need for Speed, the original one?
Was it just called Need for Speed?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The original one.
okay,
The Need
okay.
for Speed, the original one.
Yep.
There was a hockey game that was popular then too. I mean, it wasn't all the way back to like NHL 94, but yeah, and mostly it was football. My friends love to tell this horror story about me and the PlayStation. That was like one of the first games where you could be on a team, and and everybody says that I brought them over my house and made them block for me while I was all the skill positions and stuff like that. So if any of you assholes are listening, you know, they love to tell that story at every party, even 30 fucking years later. But I do remember when I was 9, and when a Genesis came out and Mortal Kombat came out, and I saved up money mowing yards and stuff like that, and I went out and bought the Sega Genesis and Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
And everybody in the neighborhood, all their parents were mad because I had the code where you could unlock blood.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
that was
Yeah.
a huge
And
deal back in the
it was
day.
a huge
It was a
deal
huge
when I was 9
lawsuit
years
and
old. And
everything
everybody
over
was
it.
like telling my parents, you know, I was Satan because, you know, I had unlocked the blood code on Mortal Kombat. I had to look up the year. I was going to say 8 or 9. I was 9. So 1989.
Oh, okay.
My parents bought us the Nintendo when it came out, the Duck Hunt and Mario version.
Yep.
In 1986, I think the Christmas of 1986. So there's a movie called 8-Bit Christmas with Neil Patrick Harris that I can totally relate to. It's so funny, but I remember watching all those movies and stuff like, you know, where they got the Power Glove, the one with
I remember that commercial. Wasn't it oh my God, who's that actor? I don't remember. Never mind.
Okay. There was actually a movie that came out with the kid from the Wonder Years, Fred Savage.
I'm going to do this real quick. Sorry.
He was trying to get the Power Glove. The kid that he was playing against in a tournament had the Power Glove, and they made a big deal about it. But that was the biggest piece of shit ever.
Oh, yeah, that thing sucked.
Like, yeah, it totally didn't
It's
work
like the
at all.
Virtual Boy.
Yeah. So yeah, I had the Nintendo, then I had a Genesis, then I went PS1, then I had PS2. I never had an Xbox. I never had a PS3. Went from PS2 to Xbox 360, and then went into like all the Guitar Hero stuff and stuff like that.
Guitar Hero was
Rock
awesome.
Band. Played that till it was about dead. Got an Xbox One that I still have.
Oh, man.
I didn't get the S or the X, and now I have a PS5 because I went through a breakup, and I was like, I got enough points on my fucking Sam's Club card. I'm going to go out and buy a PS5 because I know what I'm doing now. You know, it's like, but yeah, so I bounced around back and forth and stuff like that. Mainly my reason for the PS5 was the free online gameplay.
Right.
I was tired of paying for Xbox Live all the time, so I got off of Xbox Live. So, but it's going to be really interesting in 2027 with the new gen. I keep sending him things about this. I don't know if you know or not, but the new Xbox is going to be basically a gaming PC.
Project
Helix.
Yeah. So
it's not going to do well.
You don't think so?
No.
Oh,
No
I
way.
think
It's going to be
will.
like
Really?
it's going to be $1,000+.
Yeah, I mean, but
Like, how are they even going to make money on it?
You think it's going to cost that
$700
much?
when they drop now.
Yeah, because RAM's so expensive. And they have the Steam machine or box or whatever they're calling it coming out too.
Right.
That's
but
like the
they're
same
in the
equivalent.
same predicament, though, don't you think?
Right. Yeah. That would have been out by now if the RAM prices weren't so high.
I think being Microsoft based and being able to run Steam at the same time, I think that it'll do well.
Yeah, I just don't know how that's going to work for them though, because if you have Steam on the like PC or whatever, they're not going to make any money from purchases on it.
Oh, I'm sure they will. There'll be a back end.
Then why would
tie-in.
Steam even do that if they have their own box and their own ecosystem?
Well, yeah, that's
And nobody
largely
uses the
been
Epic Game Store or anything.
Microsoft's strategy is like they'll sell their consoles at a loss and
Yeah, nobody's buying
totally
them.
make that up through game sales.
Yeah.
But if
And all their games are on PlayStation now.
right,
Like, there's no point in even buying anything Xbox related.
yeah,
They're all on
I don't know
PC. They're
how
all
they're
on
gonna do
PS5.
that.
Halo's coming out in PS5 this year.
Yep. Yeah.
So nobody's buying them.
Well, hopefully we're still doing this in 2 years and we can touch back on this and see who was right.
I feel like if
I
they,
think it's going to come out, but I don't think it's going to sell well like the last two
Microsoft
Xboxes.
Never failed. Their marketing campaign, the fact that they've got Microsoft.
The Xbox is
backing
doing
them.
really bad right now. Like, they're not doing
I
good
think
at
that's
all.
why
Like,
they're
really,
going
really
to-
bad.
I think that's why they're going to the market like what PS5 did and cross-platform gameplay and then being able to run some other systems.
Sony
So-
just announced, it
Yeah,
got leaked that they're
Sony's-
not doing PC games anymore.
Right,
just
they're
keeping
pulling
it all
back.
exclusive.
Because that's what sells their consoles is their exclusive
like
content.
Nintendo.
I mean,
Nintendo
but
doesn't lower their prices.
They keep
or
talking
anything.
about their exclusive games, and then they release one every 5 fucking years. Like,
Yeah,
we don't need
well-
Spider-Man 3. Release fucking the Black Panther game or the Wolverine game or something else that
Wolverine's
you've been
coming out this year.
Yeah, they've been saying that for 2 years.
Saros is coming out next month. But
So-
they were making like 12 live service games and canceled like 9 of them.
Yeah,
It's like,
I don't know.
That wasted this whole generation.
I feel
on
like my
Sony.
PlayStation 5 was a big waste of money because
I
how
love
much
my
I play it.
PlayStation. I use it every day.
Do you? I'm
They
just
have a Pro.
okay. Yeah, mine's not that fancy.
What have you been playing lately on it?
I just finished Resident Evil 9 Requiem that came out
okay. Yep.
earlier this month. I think that was really, really good.
Yeah, you finished it. Like,
Yeah, I 100%'d it.
Wow.
Yeah, I played that a lot.
Are you getting any games for your birthday?
No, I also got Marathon this month, and next game I'm getting is not until next month.
Okay.
But-
So are you still somebody that's like, I don't even pay attention to drop dates anymore.
Right? Yeah, I'm all about it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess if you're finishing a game in a matter of weeks, you would
Right.
care about what the next thing is going to be. So
Yeah,
good
there's
for you.
games to play.
Kudos.
It's like my video games are your sports, basically.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm not really into anything anymore.
What's the last game you've played?
the last game I played that I 100 like that
Or just played and just
was Hogwarts. But,
Okay.
that was a good game.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't that long ago.
100% of that game.
Yeah, I did that. It sucked having to go through the story 4 times.
Oh yeah,
to
that
a
was
certain
awful.
point.
That was
that
terrible.
was the last thing I
just
had
listened
to
to
do.
a
but-
podcast, just played through the first couple hours of each thing.
That part of it
sucked.
was bad, but
Too bad we weren't making the podcast at the time.
Could have granted out all the episodes.
Yeah, well, there's a whole thing about being a gamer too. So, yeah, no, I mean, I play. Like I was excited when college football came out last year, because
those always sell really well. Or was that was the first one?
That
in
was
like
the
a long
first
time,
one
right?
since like 2004.
Yeah, that was like
it
one of the
you know,
best-selling games last year.
Yeah, everybody was super excited for it, and it was kind of disappointing. So
Really?
yeah,
Was
like
it good?
I thought the online thing, like I don't know, I thought it would be like it was back in 2004 where we would get a group and we would go in and build our
Right, it's not the
franchise,
same-
and
it's not like
everybody
that
would take a
anymore.
3-star, less than 70 team and build it up and play 12
Right.
seasons together, you know, and that didn't fucking happen. So
You
everybody
just
like
go
quit.
online and spend hundreds of dollars on microtransactions.
Yeah, no, I don't do that. Like it's bad enough even
Yeah,
paying
people
for
are
the game
crazy
for
for
me.
doing
So
that.
yeah,
Especially when a new one comes out every year. It's like, what's the point?
yeah. There's people that do it though.
Oh.
Yeah, I never got a gaming system for my birthday though. Did you ever get one for your birthday?
For my 12th birthday, I got a Nintendo GameCube, which that would have been like around 2004, 2005. So that was like pretty late to the party for getting a GameCube. I think it was already out for like 3 or 4 years.
The Wii came out in 06.
Right. So, but I was still ecstatic anyway because I knew exactly what games I wanted to play on it. Namely, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle.
Of course.
Me playing a Sonic game. Who would have thought?
Super Smash Brothers.
Super Smash Brothers.
Mario Kart Double Dash.
I played a
Come
little of
on.
that. I played.
It's like one of my
little
favorite
of
Mario
that.
Kart games. Everybody hates on it though.
I have nothing bad to say. I just didn't play it much. Super Mario Sunshine was good.
Wind Waker.
Well, some people didn't like Sunshine just because you didn't have to rely on jumping anymore. You had a
Right.
jetpack. I didn't play Wind Waker a ton, but I know it was good.
Mhm.
I played Luigi's Mansion, which was really
Yeah,
good.
it's a good game.
Yeah, that one's
That was
kind
a
of
launch
like
game.
that's kind of like the cult classic
Mhm.
or one of the cult classics.
And Pikmin.
Kirby Air Ride.
Kirby Air Ride was sick. You're like the only person I've ever met that played the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you play the
The new one?
yeah
No, I don't have
Kirby
a Switch 2.
Riders? Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
I don't want to spend $600 on a Wii or a Switch 2 for like 2 games.
Yeah, it doesn't have a big
And
catalog.
the new Mario
yet.
Kart isn't that good apparently, compared to 8.
Right. That's what I've heard too.
No.
The whole open world thing didn't hold up.
And it's just
It's not even
just-
really about the open
just-
world stuff, though.
the open world stuff's just empty. You just drive around and get costumes and shit. It's like what the- doesn't
You've
justify
100 enough
$80.
games. I was gonna say you've 100 enough games where you've done a monotonous task like that. So,
Yeah, but
I just don't
it
want
was
to drive around
probably
the
still
field just
more
to get
fun.
that. Right.
So is that your best birthday present?
It's up there. I mean, I'm in the same boat. How many birthday parties and stuff have I had that I actually
So it goes up to like when
still
you're like,
remember?
what, like 16 or 18, you have like actual parties, and then
Right.
it just kind of just stops happening.
Yeah,
You like go out to eat or whatever,
yeah.
become an adult.
We go to Whirly Ball for my birthday. So
Yeah.
this started back in the early 2000s. And it's been a pretty ongoing, consistent thing. But for my birthday, we go to Hibachi, Japan, and then we go to Whirly Ball.
What's whirly ball?
This is bumper cars with a plastic lacrosse paddle on a basketball court, and it's 5-on-5. And you have to throw the wiffle ball across the court and try and hit the backboard, and you play against each other. It's something that was really popular in Chicago, and it's made its way to one place in Ohio that I know of, and that's in Solon. The Solon Beach.
I've never heard of
area.
that before.
Yeah. So it's a little obscure thing, but we always do that. It's kind of a traditional thing. These guys have blown me off for a couple of years on it.
Blown him off because Luke's mom has the same birthday, or it's usually the same
That's
weekend.
right.
I
around the same
did tell
time.
them I wanted to schedule it for like a
Combined
month and a
birthdays.
half, and they did not tell me not to do that weekend. And then when I did it, they're like, "Well, we're not coming. That's my mom's birthday." And I'm like, "What the fuck?" Like, so
Got to put Mamalukes on the field.
I might have to.
Mama Luke.
but I would say my most memorable birthday was my 13th birthday. So the gift that I got that I remembered was actually like so funny because my uncle bought me like a 76ers starter jacket, like not the puffy one, but the tighter one,
Okay.
you know? And he bought it because he had to have gotten it for like $4 on clearance or something. 'Cause who wanted a Sixers
Look at that.
fucking jersey? You know what I mean? So I had a Sixers coat, which whatever. I didn't even know who they were, you know? And the reason it's super memorable to me is because I was having a rubber band fight with my friend Ravon in my bedroom.
Right.
And we had these like rubber band guns that you had a wheel on it.
Yeah.
You could
Oh, yeah,
roll
yeah.
it back, you know, and so you could have like 10 rubber bands at a
Yep.
time. And he came charging at me with like 2 rubber bands tied together. And I had a barrier with a comforter. So I had a dresser on this side and a dresser on this side. And I had paint cans holding up the blanket,
Right.
you know, and I leaned into it and one of the paint cans came across my face and broke my nose. And I was just like
There you
gushing
go.
blood all over my new 76ers coat. And
Left the imprint.
Now
literally.
now
then
in red.
when I went downstairs, my uncle's
Yeah.
yeah, he's like, you don't want to leave it like that. And he grabbed a spoon and he just fucking set my nose.
Oh my
Like,
God.
so
Wow.
yeah, that was my 13th birthday.
You
So
became a man that day.
I had my nose broke twice that day. It's still not straight. So thanks, Uncle Dave, in memoriam,
Yeah.
you know, for that one. But
I think it was my 8th birthday. I was at my grandma's and me and my one cousin were just running around the house and we were like jumping on the bed or whatever. And I remember I just like slipped or fell and bashed my eye on the corner of the bed. And then I gave myself my first black eye. It's like my mom was a picture of it. She couldn't find it, but
Mm.
yeah, actually I was in kindergarten. I don't know what age I was, but she had to tell my kindergarten teacher
hopefully
that
5.
yeah, I think I was 5 or something. But she had to go to my school and talk to my kindergarten teacher and give her a doctor's note that I wasn't getting beat at home or
I
something.
didn't do this.
Yeah,
Black eye
I'll never
stories.
forget that.
I got my first black eye. My sister got her first black eye, and my cousin got his first black eye all at the same time. So
Try
we
punch.
we were leaning over my grandma's bed playing with the dog, and she had this massive German Shepherd, and he just fucking swatted all 3 of us,
God.
and he gave
Oh.
all 3 of us a black eye on the same side of our face.
You guys could have
all
went
at the same
blind or
time.
something.
Dang. What was his
Wow.
name? Cujo?
No,
Good Cujo.
I don't know why I'm drawing a blank on this.
That's nuts.
I feel like you should totally remember his name.
I know, like, this is the first time I can ever remember not remembering his name.
Phone a friend. Call your sister.
She's in bed. Otherwise, I would, because she works from like 3 o'clock in the morning till 11 or 12 o'clock in the afternoon. So I will have to
It'll come
put this in the follow-up.
Okay.
Cujo follow-up.
I can't believe I can't remember his name.
I don't have any black eye stories, and I don't remember when I got my Sega Genesis. I don't think it was for my birthday. It's probably like a Christmas gift. But speaking of black and white, I got a Gateway PC in the cow box.
Hell
I
yeah.
had one of
Probably,
those.
it was
Gateway.
probably like 11 or 12.
Sounds about right. I was like 20 or 21 when that came out.
I wanted to
Sounds about right.
I wanted to see when that came out, and then it says the legacy, the cow print became a staple of the company's brand until its acquisition with Acer in 2007, and that's when I got my Acer laptop
Hell yeah.
and graduated high school.
I remember my dad got us a Gateway. I thought it was the Gateway 2000, and that's the branding they had at the time was that cow print box.
That's right.
Did they ever have a different branding? Because that's all I ever remember from them was the cow box.
Really?
They used to have a store. You used to be able to go to a store and pick up a Gateway.
Maybe I was thinking they had something before the Gateway 2000 that looked different.
Oh, okay.
As far as their branding goes, I don't know. But yeah, I remember getting one of those. And we used that cow box for just storing stuff too. So it was always around.
That was the very first computer I ever bought. That was the very first thing I ever financed. Was a Gateway computer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God. You know, I didn't have a home computer till I think 2006. My mom got like some Dell or whatever. It's like basic tower.
Yeah, we got that thing just
We
for
were late.
LimeWire.
LimeWire and CrossWire.
Yep.
Oh.
Kaza.
Yep.
I think my first computer game was probably Deer Hunter.
I never got into PC
On your
gaming.
Gateway?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I played the first Need for Speed on the PC, and that's like the only PC game I've ever played.
And Roller Coaster Tycoon.
That was a good one.
Yeah, that was one of my first ones.
classic.
Well, actually, that was more of me watching my brother play it. But that was always a thing. That was the original Let's Play.
Yeah, I remember watching my older cousin play the first Resident Evil and it scaring the shit out of me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now it's like one of my favorite game series.
Yep. Any other random birthday memories you guys can think of?
Well, since my dad never going to listen to this.
Here we go.
My 16th birthday, my dad forgot it was my birthday. He came home from the bar at 2 o'clock in the morning with a Playboy magazine and a box of condoms and said, there you go.
Wait, how old are you?
16. Yeah.
Here you go.
You have like such epic gifts.
I mean, that is pretty iconic.
Like, even though he forgot, you're just like, yeah, no big deal. My dad gave me these.
Yeah. Like he woke me up at like 2 o'clock in the morning and told me to come downstairs.
What the? That's so weird.
That's
that
what
weird?
he gave me.
You were like,
funny.
what did you say? You're like,
Huh? I'm
Thanks.
like, yeah, I was like,
I don't want to seem too excited, but thank
okay,
you.
Yeah.
were you just pissed that it wasn't like a VHS? Porn on VHS?
Yeah, I didn't have a
Like, what the-
VHS player in my room then. My very first
Take it
TV,
back.
you were speaking about your very first TV.
Yeah.
Mine in my room was a 13-inch TV that had the UHF dial on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I remember I got that for Christmas when I was like 8. And I think it was the year before I bought my Sega.
Mhm.
But yeah, it actually had the,
Yeah, I
it
remember
had
my grandma had
13
that. She had,
numbers
like, one
on
of
it.
those
Then it had a
built-in units.
U, and then it had another dial down below it that had a couple of other
Right.
things that
I
you could
think
change.
my
to,
first
so.
TV was the little black shit box with the VHS.
Yeah, mine was
So
like
it's
an
not right.
18-inch, had like the wood paneling stuff on the side, looked like wood paneling
Oh
or
yeah,
something.
yeah. Mine had
I
the
think it
wood
was
on the side too.
A
Yeah.
lot older than me.
Wait, you're talking about like your personal TV or your
Mhm.
family's TV?
No, it's my personal one. I had it in my
Oh, okay.
room.
Oh man, my grandma had the console TV.
Yeah, so did mine.
Forever.
It was built in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The huge,
She'd
know,
always have me go
looked
adjust
like
the volume.
a
and
dresser
stuff.
that
The
had
glass
a TV.
tube,
Yeah.
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 We
Yeah.
had those too.
And that thing sat there forever to the point where I know we put a TV on top
They
of it.
were
like
were-
a TV that worked. You know what I mean?
Right.
they
Like,
were so heavy.
Yeah.
yeah.
Piece
Oh,
of furniture.
I had a 36-inch. It was the flat screen.
Oh, wait.
TV.
Are you talking about just the screen but
Yes.
the back?
Yeah,
I had that
got
one
one
too.
of those
Yes,
bunches,
and that
silver.
thing was like,
Also
I
heavy.
shit you not, it was like 40 inches deep.
Yeah.
Like it was so,
Bigger
it was
than the
so
screen.
heavy. Like, and it took two of us to get it out of my house. Like when the flat panel TV.
I'm pretty
came
sure
out.
I can like vividly picture that bitch sitting on the curb. Like, yeah, we got a flat screen now.
Yeah, it took two people. I got a projector before I got a flat panel.
Oh, okay.
I actually put a projector in my ceiling and wired everything to that, and I had a 110-inch pull-down screen.
Damn, okay.
And yeah, I smoked then, and I ruined my
Oh, it's
projector, and it was a
stained
really
and stuff.
expensive projector. And I tried to return it for the warranty,
They're like, what the fuck are you
and
doing?
they were like, "No, like this isn't like covered under the warranty." And I fought them forever.
This thing
And
isn't porcelain
so
anymore.
the company I bought it from wasn't actually like a licensed dealer of the projector because I bought it
It's like a
online.
third party thing.
Right, so they wouldn't the original company wouldldn't back the manufacturer's warranty.
Right.
Like 5 years later, I got something from the Better Business Bureau saying there was a class action
Really?
suit
Right.
against that company, and I filed, and I ended up getting the money back.
Wow.
Through that class action suit for my projector, like 5 years after
How
he
much
died.
did you get back?
Played the long game.
$1,300.
Damn, okay.
Dang.
Yeah,
Played the long game.
yeah.
That's awesome.
What was the suit? Was there like a defect or something?
No, that company
Smoke damage.
that was selling stuff was selling, like, they were just doing all kinds of shady shit, and they had enough complaints against them to where the Better Business Bureau stepped in.
Somebody pre-smoked in your projector.
Blowing smoke in each model.
No, I mean, because projectors constantly have like fans running through them,
Right.
and stuff like
Right,
that. So it's
yeah.
sucking in the air, and like it was nasty. It was like fucking tarred up and shit.
what,
Smoking.
what were you
was so
smoking?
gross.
Marbles?
Yeah, Marlboros. Yeah,
Some Reds will
yeah.
kill you.
That's what they say.
That's the single life for you, buddy. Sitting
That's
there
what they
chain
say.
smoking, playing Guitar Hero, destroying a projector.
Hell yeah. That's fucking awesome.
Back to your Playboy, you still have your original one that
Framed.
your Pop gave you?
No, I got rid of all those. I got rid of all.
All of them?
Yeah, no, like I got a subscription for my birthday one year.
Oh.
From your dad?
Yeah,
From your dad?
yeah.
Was it the following year?
No, I think it was my 18th birthday.
He was
actually.
like, he was
not
like,
far
I
off.
forgot your birthday
Yeah.
again. Here's a subscription.
he was like, I'm hooked, you're hooked, here we are.
I mean, I can't say the things that he said to me when he was giving me these gifts because
All right.
it would offend people.
Well,
you
I'm
know,
down. We could maybe cut it out. I just
Yeah,
Just
need
do
to
one
maybe-
long
maybe
bleep.
later.
It'll be fine.
Are you ready for the? All right, so
Or
basically,
make it in or either.
so from the time
just
I was
won't.
like, he took me to the bar when I was 8,
He
and
was like-
he told me to fuck the barmaid. And he said, like that. And when I said no, and I didn't really understand because I was fucking 8, he was mad. He was mad at me and called me gay for like the next 10 years of my life.
Oh, he's like, this is pussy,
So
son.
when he gave me the box of condoms and the
my
Playboy, he was like,
God.
"Here you go, you me. This will get you off or whatever." And then like when I was 18, he was like, "I can hear you up there fucking spanking it all the time." Like he's like, "So here's some fucking whatever for you."
Here's a
some
subscription.
Subscription. Gotta streamline it.
I didn't fucking understand what he was saying when he wanted me to sleep with the barmaid when I was 8. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay,
Holy hell.
I don't really get it. He's like, "Yeah, go get a blowjob from the barmaid." I'm like,
It's like,
I don't.
Jesus Christ.
So
Dad,
Yeah.
I'm 8.
Is this the podcast that you come out that you're gay and Virginia's not here?
sorry, Virginia.
Well, she's gone. I'm gay now.
Surprise.
That's why there's new Virginia here.
Wink.
He's actually 6'3".
Oh, shit.
We'll have to play this for Virginia, but nobody else.
He has a type.
But no, I mean, so
I thought that my dad was bad because my parents got divorced when I was 11. So like he took me to the bar and taught me bar culture. It wasn't fuck the barmaid though. It was just like, this is where I want to be and you're coming with me.
oh, I mean, I was always at the bar. So when
Me
we
too.
were little, like I'm gonna say 8, 9 years old. Like I went on a fishing trip with my dad, and like we went to Lake Erie, and we had a good time. Everybody, we were on a charter, and like on the way home, he took me to the Talk of the Town Tavern, and I'm like, can I go home? And I was a little bitch for that. You know what I mean? And like
right.
he was pissed off at me and made me wait outside for my mom to come get me because he was mad because I asked if I could go home. Cause I mean, what was I going to do?
Right.
You know what I mean? Just sit in the bar and watch these guys fucking get drunk and, you know, or fight or whatever. I watched my dad get in so many fights back in the day, you know, and like hit on barmaids and, you know, everything else. And it was just like, and all these people knew each other. And I was just like some fucking kid sitting there that, you know, I couldn't do anything. I wasn't allowed to talk. I wasn't allowed to play pool because I didn't understand the rules of pool in a bar.
Well, and
like,
sometimes,
you know what I mean?
Sometimes,
So,
like now, you have to be 18 to play pool.
Yeah. But it wasn't like that in the 80s. But
no rules.
Is that when you started smoking?
No, it wasn't
When
too
you were
long.
8?
It wasn't too long after that. I was 11. So, I mean, we would write notes and go down to the little convenience store at the end of our road and walk in and say, our parents give us this note to buy a pack of cigarettes. And they were like, you know, 53
It's
cents
just
or whatever.
Scribbles.
And, yeah. And, no, I mean, we were fucking old enough to handwrite. Jesus Christ. You know what I mean? But no, we would take it in and we'd say it was signed by them. They would sell us cigarettes and shit. And we'd go back and hide in the woods down the street and sit there and fucking smoke and shit. So, you know, I mean, I was smoking pot at 12. You know, I wouldn't drink until I was way older because I didn't want to be like my dad. That was like my big thing.
That's
I wouldn't drink. So I didn't want to be like my dad.
I kept telling my dad that he was drinking iced tea in a Solo cup, and he's like, "Here, taste it." And it was beer. I was like, "What the fuck?"
Dude, my dad drank the
Gross.
worst shit too. It was like fucking Bush in a glass with ice.
Hell yeah, classy as fuck.
Yeah, like, and I mean, just a beer and a shot every fucking 15 to 20 minutes. A beer and a shot, beer and a shot, beer and a shot. And we would sit at the bar for like 3 or 4 hours, and it's a beer and a shot every 15 minutes. You know what I mean? And like, he would just be annihilated. I was driving him home when I was like 11 years old. I was driving my dad home from the bar when I was like 11 and 12 years old.
Probably
Like my mom would have to drive me down there with her, and I would take his car, and she would put him in her car, and she would take him home, and I would drive his car home from the bar. Like, we would go out on job sites and stuff like that, and like, he would send me to go get fucking parts from the hardware store or go get lumber or something like that, you know, like, so that they could keep working. I learned how to drive on a full-size fucking F-350 van with 3 on the tree. That's how you shifted.
When you were 11?
3 gears, and they were on the console, and that's how you had to
Sitting
shift.
on a box.
So you had a clutch, and you were first, second, third, and then reverse. And that's how you shifted on 3 on the tree. And I mean, that's how I learned how to drive. I mean, they would just be like, "Here, throw me the keys and be like, go get this, and this."
I'm surprised you didn't start Uber.
Yeah, at 12.
No, I mean, but
nobody should ever have to do this.
So, I mean, he had a 77 Chevy regular cab truck. And that's what I drove all over the place when I was like 12, like to drive him home from the bar and stuff like that.
When you were 12, did you look like you were 30?
No. I looked really young, and then like I hit like 26 and it went like downhill from there. Then I looked my age. But no,
Okay.
I looked really young back in the day.
Okay.
Like, I got pulled over one time when I was like 12 years old.
What'd they do?
I'm like, I pulled over because,
License and
I followed the law, and I like pulled over, and I'm like,
That's good, at least.
he comes up and he's like, "What the fuck?" And I'm like, and I'm sitting there, and I'm like shaking, and he's like, "What?" He's like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "My dad was trashed, and my mom drove me down here to drive the truck home." I was like, they're in that car up there parked with the lights on, waiting for me to follow him. And he's like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And I'm like, "No." I was like, "I didn't want my dad to kill somebody on the road." So we went down and got the car.
So I'll do it.
And he was like,
I'll step up.
no, he was like, just don't let it happen again, and just let me go. Like, and I drove home like from Firestone Park. Like, we never got on the highway or anything. We would take all back roads.
Well, yeah. Well,
So-
at least he didn't drive drunk with you in the car. Well, I'm sure that happened.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, same.
My entire life, I think I got drove to school every morning with him being drunk. The funniest thing, this is a great story too, so I'll tell you this real quick. So he was driving me to school one day in the morning, and like, we had a single cab truck, and 2 of my sister's friends and me all got drove to school in the morning. Like, I can't remember what grade this was. This had to be like 5th or 6th grade. And I don't know why he was taking us to school, because we always walked. But for some reason, he drove us to school that day, and couldn't find hair gel for my hair. So
I'm sorry. Let me just stop you there. You lying motherfucker. I'm just kidding.
No, I couldn't find hair gel. I had hair back then. So I used to do my hair every morning, and I couldn't find hair gel for my hair. And I got in his little drawer that was right by the lamp in the living room where the TV remote and stuff was. And I pulled the drawer open and I pulled something out and I thought it was hair gel. So I fucking put it up and put it in my hair and shit. We got in the car and my dad's like, eyes are watering. He's like crying. He's like, what the fuck is that smell? And I'm like, dude, my head is on fire. And he's like, what did you put in your hair? I'm like, I don't know what was in the drawer. He's like, you put Ben Gay in your head. So like my scalp's on fire, dude.
So he's like, you
everybody in the car is like, eyes are watering. We're all crying and shit. I got Ben Gay in my hair.
Hotboxing.
I had to go take a horse bath in the fucking bathroom at school and get it out. You know, it's like
walk of shame.
But no, your hands are just, your hands still smell like that.
no, my hands don't smell like Ben Gay.
Still
40
years later. That's what that smells been.
But yeah, okay. So anyway, digress. Birthdays.
Wait, back to the Playboys. The only subscription I ever got.
So last time.
The only subscription I ever got was National Geographic.
I had
Same thing.
what was Maxim, Playboy, Penthouse.
Which one didn't you have?
What was the other one that was like just like Maxim? It began with an S.
Don't look at me.
I got nothing. This is before
I
my
don't
time.
know, Matt. What was it?
Maxim wasn't a porn
Trivia.
magazine.
Trivia. What porn did that watch?
Here we go.
But back to the National Geographic. Luke just got something in the mail addressed to him and his brother,
Oh.
but
Yeah.
under
FHM.
one name.
Yeah.
For him magazine, it was FHM.
FHM.
Yeah. So FHM Maxim. Oh, and stuff. It wasn't S word.
Hell yeah.
Stuff.
Stuff.
Double
Yeah.
stuff.
No, I mean like it would have like the new new tech that came
Whoa.
out. Yeah.
The
well,
tuck would 4 ways to tuck.
anyway, it would have like the new tech that came out. It would have like the hot model that, you know, or actress or whatever that modeled for the magazine that month. It would have like an interview with her, but she was clothed. Thank you.
Was she tucking?
Jesus.
They're all tucking. Who are we kidding?
But it was just like, it was like, you know, it would have something about sports and it would have, you know,
Stuff.
yeah, it would have stuff.
Stuff.
It
Get
was
it now.
like guys' stuff. It was just, you know, whatever. I'm sorry you guys didn't have any magazine subscriptions when
I
you
had
were
video
kids.
game magazines.
those ones.
I had like Game Informer and shit.
Right.
I wasn't gifted porn as a child.
So, Game Informer. Fucking nerds. Like, Jesus Christ. At least I was looking at fucking half naked women at the time or something. You guys are looking at cheat codes and how to fucking, you know, get through a game by not actually doing it and having the game tell you how to or the magazine tell you how to fucking do it.
Correct.
Yeah.
That is what we did.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Again, that's
I
just the
looked at,
difference in generations.
You guys
there.
remember those highlights magazines?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Yes. I remember highlights. They had all the different games in them. The most fun one was the picture search.
Yeah.
Yes.
Find the difference.
Yeah.
Find the difference.
Or the actual
Yeah.
picture search where it
Like
say
I
like
Spy books.
like owl and you had to look for an owl inside
Yeah.
the picture. Or
Mhm.
whatever. So, yeah. Anyway. Okay. Birthdays. Fuck them.
Literally, yep. Yep. That's what they
Broken
say.
nose and fucking Playboys and condoms. So that's birthdays.
Wide
Birthdays.
variety of topics.
Did you think of the dog's name yet?
I haven't been thinking about the dogs.
You sure his name wasn't Rocky?
No, wasn't Rocky. She did have a Rocky.
He had a hell of a left hook.
Yeah, it wasn't Rocky. though.
He beat me and my siblings.
Wasn't Apollo.
asses.
It wasn't Rocky.
Sugar Ray.
No.
Buddy.
No, he was a really big dog and it had something to do with that. Like when he stood up, he would be underneath the kitchen table, and like when he stood up, when somebody like came to the
He
door,
popped the
he
table.
would lift the table up off the ground, and it would be on his back.
What the fuck kind of dog was it?
A German Shepherd.
Holy shit!
It's a huge German Shepherd.
Yeah, his toy was a full-size basketball. He could grab a full-size basketball. Like we'd be out
Like
there
part
with two hands,
mastiff?
like trying to pull this basketball out of
crazy.
his mouth. And like he didn't have a gate. He had 3/4 of an
had a
actual
drawbridge or
wood
something.
door. It was like an actual wood door that my dad cut like a third of it off.
Right.
And this dog would just jump up on it and put his arms
It's like
on
the
it.
Sandlot. What the fuck?
It was. That's yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So that was my grandma's dog. It was a massive dog. I will
awesome.
find out the
I think
name.
my mom has shepherds, but they're not like that.
That's the only one I've ever like even remember being that big. Like she always had German Shepherds.
Right.
It was a fucking chihuahua.
I was just a really small child.
He was just really, really little.
Did your dad beat it with Playboy magazines?
That's a yes.
Oh, sorry.
No.
It's a
Sorry.
strong
The
possibility.
sigh is a yes.
No. I
Oh boy, it's like it was there.
my grandma had a rolled up newspaper that she would smack it with, but it wasn't a Playboy magazine.
That's good.
Well, that's why I asked if your dad.
my
did.
my grandma's dog.
Your grandma?
My grandma. I can't even speak. I'm so flustered. Like,
Oh, the memories.
Marcus, you
This
showed
is
up.
why- this is why I
and
don't
brought
share.
us a great topic.
this is why I don't share.
Well, you're welcome.
Yeah, because what is life, you know?
Nobody knows.
Are we done with birthdays?
Yeah, you want to?
We can be done.
Back now
You see a
and,
little.
He's having flashbacks.
You need a break.
He's having flashbacks from Nam.
Matt, you want to talk about something else?
I don't know if I can talk.
He needs
but
a
let's
Mountain Dew
try.
right now.
Okay.
We're gonna move on to movies.
Oh, shit, he relapsed. He's back on the
What
dew.
kind of movies, Matt?
Well, one of them was the Oscar nominated Train Dreams that I watched. It's over on Netflix. So this movie stars Joel. What is his name? Edgerton.
Goldstein.
Edgerton.
Close.
He he's been in some decent stuff. He was in that movie Warrior, the UFC movie with the guy that played Venom. What's his name?
Oh my god.
Yeah, he played Bane too.
Yeah, Tom Hardy.
Yeah, Tom Hardy.
Okay. Yep.
He played Tom Hardy's brother in that movie. But anyway, this movie is about a guy that's in the early 1900s, and it's in like South Dakota, Iowa area, and he lives basically in the woods, and he goes logging for trains. Like he goes logging, and they use the timber and stuff like that to build train rails and different things like that. It's basically like Forrest Gump dumbed down. Like,
Dumb down.
yeah,
Dumbed
like
down.
the dialogue in this movie is so minimal, it's not even funny. Like they have
The
a
dumb
narrator for this movie that speaks through the entire movie because there's
Kinda
like
like
no
that.
dialogue.
Who's the narrator?
I don't know.
Anybody famous?
I don't know. I don't know who it is. I didn't look into it. It actually took me 2 tries to make it through this movie.
Really?
I fell asleep.
Just really
it's
slow.
so fucking bad.
It's less than 2 hours.
Yeah, I know. It's just so bad. It's a horrible fucking movie. So basically, like, it starts off with like him logging and just watching all this horrible shit happen to Chinese people. And they just gloss over like the fact that, you know, like Chinese people basically built the American railway and stuff
Right.
like that. So then he goes back to this town, and his brother's newly found wife or girlfriend or whatever goes to church, and they talk him into going to church too. And he meets this lady, and I believe her name in the movie is Grace. But so they have this immediate connection after 3 weeks or something like that. They're inseparable. And then they have this one little scene where he's basically like, we should get married. And she's like, well, we basically already are, but we should have a ceremony. And then the next thing you know, it's like they're building a cabin, and then he's got to go off logging again. And then he's gone for the logging season, and he comes back and she's pregnant. And then he goes off to the logging thing again, and he comes back and the baby's born. And he's like, I feel like I'm missing her whole life. And she's like, I feel like that too. And then he goes off logging again. And he comes back.
It's like, do you want to eat or not?
And then she's like tall enough to like actually talk and stuff like that. And he's like having this whole like summer with her or whatever it is. And then the wife's like, maybe I can go with you, or maybe we can open a sawmill, or maybe we can do this, or maybe we can do that, so we don't have to be apart and stuff. And he's like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then the logging season comes and he leaves and he goes logging. And then they introduce a couple of side characters and say something about what happened during the logging season. Like, I can't think of the name of the guy. He's famous that shows up and just like shoots a guy. And then he's like, he killed my brother. Does anybody have a problem with that? No. Okay. Good day. Sorry, I interrupted your work. And he leaves. And that was like the whole scene from the logging thing. And it's like, okay. They introduce, William H. Macy has a small role in the movie, from Shameless.
Okay. Yeah.
Jurassic Park 3.
Wow. That's his claim.
Hell yeah.
Wait, really quick. The
Fargo, maybe?
The main guy, Joel, he plays in Smokin' Aces.
Yeah, you're not supposed to
seen
be
that
looking
movie.
up
That came
what
out
he's in
Why?
because it's part of my trivia question. So quit Googling stuff.
I was trying to see what I knew him
Quit.
from.
Get off your phone. Oh my God.
Was that going to be your trivia because he wears tracksuits and Smokin' Aces?
I remember
That's
that
why
movie.
we're friends,
Yeah.
and that's why we're friends.
Maybe that's why I like him so much. He's bald in that movie too.
Yeah.
But
Well, I was trying to figure out what I knew his face from because he looks different.
Yeah,
he looks totally different there than he did in Smoking
Why are
Aces.
you gonna yell at me?
'Cause.
Participating.
So, he goes off to the logging season, and William H. Macy gets killed. Basically, a tree branch falls on him, and they call it the Widowmaker, which I guess that's where
That's
the
a
phrase
real
came
thing.
from. So the branch hits him in the head, and they sit there for 3 days while he basically bleeds to death internally in
Just
his brain.
kill him. What are you doing?
And like
Put him
William
down.
H. Macy's like, isn't everything beautiful? And he just like dies. So then, they have this small little funeral, and this guy says, he's my oldest friend.
No, he's dead.
And then everybody's just like, okay, nobody else says anything or anything. And it just ends. So he goes home, and he's like, after that, he's like, I kind of thought that the job was dangerous. And he goes home, and when he gets home, the forest is on fire. Like there's this giant wildfire. And he gets off the train, and he's like yelling at the train station, looking for his wife and his daughter, because everybody in the town's like at the train station getting ready to leave. And he can't find them. So he walks into this fire and somehow makes it through without dying and gets back to his home, which is completely gone. So he spends like the next year sitting at the site of the house waiting for them to come home, and he gets like really sick, and wolves come after him. And then this like Indian guy that owns a store in town keeps coming out and like checking on him to see if he's okay and stuff like that.
Futurama.
And he's just like the dog in
Yeah.
front of the pizza
Yeah.
shop. Yeah. So he's just like, is
Never
sitting
forget.
there not doing anything. And this is the movie. It's like him, the narrator, talking about this guy fucking sitting there not doing anything.
Right.
And so X amount of time passes, and he decides to rebuild the cabin, but he won't rebuild the bedroom where it was because memories are too bad. I mean, that was the type of narration that this movie had. The cabin looked almost identical to the way it was.
Okay.
So he just won't leave the cabin now. Like he won't go out logging anymore and stuff like that because, it's whatever, it's dangerous or whatever. And the one guy that knew William H. Macy is like senile, and he's like, after that, I was just done because like the guy couldn't remember who people were and stuff. So now he's just done logging. So now he's just going to stay at this cabin that he built. And I have no idea where he gets money or does anything else. He just stays at this cabin. So he started taking odd jobs. Like in town, he would just start doing random odd jobs and stuff. And he's basically talking to this guy that's got like 3 horses and a carriage, like a cart, not even a carriage, like a cart. And then he basically tells the family, because the guy just dropped dead in front of him, had a heart attack. And they say, well, in modern days, they would have been able to stop that. I don't even know why the narrator said that. That's what he literally said that at that scene. Then they just totally skip over it. And they're like, he said he was going to make payments for the next 3 years to pay off these horses and whatever. So then they show him like shuffling people around, and they actually show him like dragging 3 drunk girls in the back of this thing, like with wine. Like this is the first, like, taxi confessions thing or something. But it's like, so he's like driving down the road, and they show all these different passengers that he get. And then this woman shows up into town and she's like walking down the road and he's like, it took me a while to get the horses going today. Sorry, I'm late. And he's like, do you still want to ride? And he lets her in and she's like working for the National Wildlife Foundation or whatever and trying to make sure forest fires aren't started. And she's supposed to live up in this like high rise, like cabin to see, make sure nothing happens. And like they have some kind of weird relationship or something. And there are 2 interactions. Like he shows up there one night and just basically asks her to like do something, like have dinner or something. I don't know. I was so falling asleep at this point of the movie. No. Okay. So he goes back to his cabin. No, it wasn't his cabin. He goes back to his cabin and that would have made it interesting. And he's laying in bed and he hears a noise outside and he goes outside and there's a girl out there and he picks her up and he starts calling her Katie, which was his daughter's name. And he thinks it's his daughter that just magically showed up. And this is like fucking 10 years later.
Oh, okay.
And he like takes her into the cabin and her leg's broken and he resets it and she doesn't even fucking make noise or jump or anything. And he goes to sleep in the chair opposite her in the bed and he wakes up in the morning and she climbed out the window and she's gone. So nobody knows if it fucking happened, if he's losing his damn mind. But see, what's that?
She has a broken leg. Why don't just walk out the door? Climb out of a fucking window?
Maybe she thought she was a hostage.
I don't know that any of this actually happened and he doesn't know if any of this actually happened. Narrator's like, he doesn't even know if it was real.
Well, they're trying to be like Inception or something.
Okay. So he starts like leaving out food on a little napkin and stuff like that on his porch in case she ever decides to come back.
A cat?
So
here's some challenge.
The chick with the broken leg.
It flashes so far forward into the future at this point, and he looks no different. But he's supposed to be like 80 fucking years old. They show him going into town, and they've got like TVs, and then they show like the moon landing, and he's like,
That's
"What's
exciting."
that?" And she's like, "That's a man in space." And he's like, "Well, all right." And he just kind of looks up at the sky and then he walks away.
And dies.
It's like, well, he goes back to the cabin and he dies in his sleep and like nobody knows he died and like wilderness takes over and it shows him like in his bed with like fucking vines and shit growing up over top of him and stuff like that. And that's how the fucking movie ended.
Maybe he had like dementia like half the movie and then he looked normal because that's just how
I
he
feel
viewed
like I
himself.
had dementia watching the movie. Like,
sounds pretty exciting. So his family just actually dies.
I don't know how this
Or
is
they
another
get somewhere.
Oscar-nominated movie.
got
This is another Oscar-nominated
He got
movie.
consumed
Like,
by grief and just lost everything and just faded away.
So not to
Special needs grief. Yep.
Not that every movie has to have like a happy ending, but like, what is the resolution?
it's just this guy's life.
1080p.
It is literally just this
doesn't even
guy's
sound like a life.
sad, like boring fucking life of him
just
just
sounds
being
like-
a very quiet fucking, like he says like 15 words in the movie. Like
It's
it's
like menial tasks the movie or something.
I mean, they could have at least got Morgan Freeman to narrate the damn thing or
Oh,
something.
yeah.
You know what
Keith
I mean?
David or
But
somebody.
like, it was bad. It was just so bad. And I'm like, oh my God. It's like, Begonia is looking like the best movie made in 2025 other than Good Luck, Have Fun,
Out
Don't
of the
Die.
nominated
Like,
ones?
yeah, but out of the nominated ones, it's just looking like, and like, I didn't like Begonia when I saw it, but now though, after the more of these I
still wanna
watch,
watch
the
it.
more I'm like, Begonia was a really good fucking movie. It's just, this was so bad.
And you hated Sinners too.
I did. I hated
Don't spoil it. I
Sinners.
want to watch it still.
I'm not. I already did that, but
Yeah.
we can't talk about Sinners because I'm not allowed to say bad things about Sinners. So
Canceled.
we'll get canceled. Okay, so I'm just gonna move on to Project Hail Mary because I went and seen that on Monday. They had a special screening. It actually comes out tonight. I'm not gonna spoil this movie.
Are we going to see it right now?
It's The Martian 2.
Are you?
Are we?
No,
You said it comes out tonight.
it does come out tonight, but I already saw it. You can go do whatever you want. So, special screening. Normally, I would ask these guys to go when I found tickets and stuff. There was one seat left in the theater. And since Virginia's in Greece, I was like, I'll just go.
Oh,
so-
is that what you went to go see that
Yeah.
day?
Yeah.
Oh.
So there was one seat dead middle of the theater in row F. And I was like, sweet. And it's actually
you-
like
Who'd you sit next to?
two old couples.
Stinky?
So it wasn't that
Oh,
bad.
that's good.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. So
Did
the
you have two guys or a guy and a girl?
girl on the left, guy on the right.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy on the right had to move his chair and all that kind of, or his jacket and stuff because it was sitting in my seat, and then I had to show him how to use his reclining chair.
Click the fucking button, bro.
He's like, he sees me put my feet up and he goes, "Oh wow!" And I'm like, everybody else has their fucking feet up too. It's not like I'm special, you know what I mean? So, but anyway, so the premise of Project Hail Mary is basically that the world is going to come to an end because something is killing all the stars, and all the stars and all the, I guess it's galaxies or solar systems around us are basically dying, and ours is next. And they find out that this, basically, what do they call it?
Spaceship?
No, the thing that's killing the stars is traveling from our sun to Venus, and they're trying to figure out what it means and what's going on. So basically, they hire every microbiologist in the world. They basically recruit them. They don't hire them to come try and figure this out because they think in 30 years that the sun's going to go slightly darker, and it's going to drop the world temperature by 30 degrees or something like that, which is going to be enough to mess everything up. Right. So, Ryan Gosling's character is reluctant. He doesn't want anything to do with the government. He got in trouble. He's a high school, teacher because he went against and, he basically came up with this hypothesis and he called everybody in the field stupid, and he got like blackballed from the field and stuff like that. He's happy being just quiet and alone and stuff like that. So he's like divorced. He's a loner. He rides a bike because he basically doesn't have any money or anything anymore. And they come recruit him, and he's just really reluctant to join the government. So not to get too much into it or anything like that. Basically, he ends up having to go to space, which you can see from the trailer. And he meets an alien.
Whoa.
And basically the alien is trying to figure out how to save their star as well. So there's this one star out of all of them that is not dying. So they're trying to figure out why it's in the center of all these other stars and it's not dying. So they send him to that one to go figure it out. So him and a couple other people get sent out, and then he meets this alien that basically was doing the exact same thing. And then it goes through. That's probably like this is a long movie. It's like a 2 hour and 36-minute movie or something like that.
Is that the premise here that you're describing? That's the movie's name, sending him out to the star?
Yeah, he is Project Hail Mary. Yeah,
Okay.
basically. So they want him to go there, and it's a one-way trip. They know that they won't be able to make it back. So they're going to have to go out there, collect the data, and then send the data back in these probes because they won't be able to make it back in time to save Earth. Right. And they use this thing that they found that's eating the stars and actually figure out a way to use it as a propulsion system. And they only have enough of it to get them to the star that's alive.
Okay.
So then the whole next hour to hour and 15 minutes of the movie is him trying to figure out what's going on and stuff like that. And then they follow it up with like how the movie ends, which isn't terrible. So the one thing I will say is that when he wakes up, they put him in an induced coma for the trip. And when he wakes up, he can't remember anything. So he doesn't know why he's there. So they keep playing clips of the past to like kind of build the story of why he's in space and how he ended up there.
Explain why he couldn't remember anything just because he was out so long?
Yeah, it was just, basically, it was a side effect of them putting him in an induced coma.
Okay.
So, this movie is a solid B plus. Like it's, I mean,
bad.
No, I mean, especially coming from me, because I usually tear movies up. It's entertaining enough at 2.5 hours. Like it actually will keep your interest enough. The one thing I will say is this is an hour and a half or more of Ryan Gosling talking to himself.
That's fine if it's good.
Are you a Ryan Gosling fan?
Yeah, I actually like Ryan Gosling.
Drive.
So, but he's got enough, like humor to the way he talks and quirkiness and things that he does that he can keep your attention. So they do the little flashbacks and stuff like that. So you don't feel like you're alone in fucking space the whole time. You know what I mean? Right. And then, he actually figures out a way to communicate with the alien, which becomes humorous through parts of the movie and stuff like that. And
what
then
does
how
the alien look like?
A rock.
Fuck yeah. Arms, legs,
it actually
eyes.
looks like a 4-legged crab rock.
Ooh.
Like a hermit crab?
No,
a rock.
like a rock with 4 legs.
Okay.
Or a hermit crab.
And it doesn't have a face
It's a
or anything
graveler.
like that. You know,
How's it make
just,
noise? Just,
Well, he's a tap dancer.
It makes noise and
hell yeah.
like
little
it
top
has
hat on.
vibrations and different things that it
Alright.
puts out, and he figures out a
That's
way
cool.
to
Can you
basically
look it up?
build a
Graveler.
dialogue.
Yeah.
So,
Can you look it up?
yeah, I mean, just type in
I
Rocky
kinda wanted
from
to see this
Project
movie.
Hail Mary.
It sounded interesting.
His name is Rocky.
He calls him Rocky. Yes.
What was that movie that we watched with the 2 rocks?
Yeah, right. There you
Everything,
What the hell?
whatever, all at once.
Everything,
Looks like a
everywhere, all at
Headcraft from
once.
Half-Life 2.
Kind of.
Nobody, Luke might get that reference.
But I mean,
I think it
Okay.
looks like a stink bug.
it's solid. It's a solid movie. It's something different. The science behind it, the reasoning behind why they're there. Definitely the interaction with the alien and stuff like that is totally different. I like how they synced the 2 things up and like build towards that,
comes
you know, and so,
together.
you know, it's not just like instantaneous. There's things that happen in the movie that like build that, you know, trust between the 2 of them and different things like that. The ending was kind of silly. It doesn't like leave you wanting another movie or anything like that. It just,
Right.
you know, but
This is
it was a character arc. Like it
Right.
was building toward him changing his
He was
character.
a loner,
and
but now he bonded with an alien, so now he has friends on Earth or wherever he ends up.
well, kind of.
And you were sitting in
I don't
between
know.
2 older couples. Did they think this was like a religious
They
movie?
were probably on acid or
A
something.
religious movie?
Hail Mary?
No, it wasn't anything like that. So the one guy on the left had the Z Fold phone that we were talking about earlier and
really?
stuff like that.
Oh.
And that's why we said, you know, how annoying could a Trifold phone be? Because fucking dickhead on my left had his Z Fold phone open for a good portion of the movie. The guy
is
next
wrong
to
with
me, I
people?
don't think could use a cell phone.
Is
He
that
was
the
a
guy
fucking
who
recliner.
couldn't
He
use
uses
the
a chair.
chair?
He liked the train movie.
He might have liked the train movie.
He was a big
so,
fan of the train movie.
Yeah. He did ask some questions to the person sitting next to him a couple of times. What's going on? Okay. It's like, but no, so I enjoyed it. Like I would say this is worth going to see. And this is one of those movies that like, to me, it's something worth seeing on the big screen because of you get encompassed in the environment.
Space.
You know what I mean? Like it's
Space
something you
balls.
definitely need to see on at least a bigger TV. It has enough CGI and stuff where you get absorbed and, you know, stuff like that. And I don't think it's anything D-box worthy or anything where you need like, you know, the motion chairs or anything like that. But it's got pretty good sound to it. Like whoever did the editing and stuff like that for the sound did a decent job, you know. That's one thing I always pay attention to. I can't stand watching a movie that's got bad sound editing. Yeah, and like Ryan Gosling can carry it. He did a good job of carrying a movie. But like I like the way that they did the flashbacks like that, you know, with how, because they don't just like play it from, you know, they find out about it and he's at the school, he gets recruited and then like goes straight all the way through his backstory and then now they move into space. They're building those 2 things at the same time. So like you don't get bored with him being in space the entire time thing because they
piece it well.
Yeah, they pieced it well in together and stuff like that. And it plays with him getting his memory back. Like you're learning things as he's remembering things.
Right.
So that was pretty good. I like the way they did that. The pacing in the movie is excellent though. Like it really was not a boring movie at all. So whoever can do that to a 2 hour and 36-minute movie does a pretty good job. So like I said, I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to go into it, you know, too much, but yeah, this one's definitely worth seeing. So far for 2026, since Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die is 2025, we'll say this is definitely the best movie in the last 3 months that I've seen.
Did it officially come out this year?
Yeah, it comes out today. So
Right,
yeah,
okay.
Right now.
and no, it wasn't released in France in July or anything like that. So, funny thing was, I was talking to Virginia today, and they said they saw posters for it in Greece.
Oh, okay.
So it's at their theater today too.
Nice.
Do you review a movie every week or something? Or
Yeah, I try to do something like
If you watch the podcast.
get off my ass. It's fine.
that's my shtick.
okay.
Is the movie reviews, you know. So, all right, so that would roll us into my trivia question.
All right.
All All right, from Train Dreams, Joel Edgerton starred in a Star Wars movie and TV show, and he played a character, and I'm going to give you 4 choices of who Joel Edgerton starred as in Star Wars. A would be Grand Admiral Thrawn. B would be Tobias Beckett. C is Owen Lars. And D is Shmi Skywalker.
And what's this little portion?
Oh, yeah. So a bonus points for anybody that can say who the character is in Star Wars, like who the person actually is that he plays, like, you know, what's their relationship to the Star Wars.
Oh.
Can I answer this or no? We're waiting.
I feel like I can remember his face.
I think
but
I know
have
it.
no idea.
I think I know it.
You gotta wait.
I know.
Yeah, take a break first.
I learned the first time.
We got to take one more break before we can do those trivia questions and answers.
Okay, break.
We'll be right back. This episode of Mamalukes is brought to you by Wave Dash Radio. If you're into video game or anime music, you should get tuned in. Whether you prefer the classics of Mario and Sonic, modern tracks of Halo or Kingdom Hearts, or the soundtracks of Full Metal Alchemist, Attack on Titan, and My Hero Academia, we've got a station for you. Featuring 4 separate stations, each with a curated playlist, you're sure to find something to jam out to. And the best part? You can listen for free. No strings attached, no asterisks. Just visit wave-radio.com to get started. That's WAVEDASH radio.com. Welcome back. It's time for trivia. And if you're watching on YouTube, you can play along with us because YouTube has a quizzes feature. And if you can't find it, well, it's YouTube's fault because it doesn't work the way it should. I don't know.
We're trying. That's why we're doing multiple choice questions, so we can try and make it so you can participate on YouTube.
Interactive.
Correct.
Right.
All right. Trivia question number 1. What do you got, Alysha?
How do longer daylight hours affect the body's internal clock? A. Blood type.
Oh, whoops.
B. Bone density. C. Circadian rhythm. D. Fertility. And go.
Now the timer starts.
Luke.
It is I. It is me with my messed up circadian rhythm.
Matt.
Is that what it is?
Did everybody get it right?
No, I put fertility.
Ooh.
Of course you did.
Because when I looked it up
course.
earlier, it actually talks about it.
Mm-hmm.
Talks about it.
The answer is circadian rhythm.
Can I say something though?
Mhm.
Because if you said blood type, you're a dummy.
Doof.
Your blood changes.
You think your blood type can change because of the sun? Like,
Oh, the sun.
My blood.
That's what we got. Okay.
all
I
right.
knew you were going to put fertility, Matt.
Yeah,
You
well,
can't escape it.
The theme.
yeah, I know it said something. Now I'm going to look it up before you move on here. What is this? Okra?
Okra?
What's the word we're looking for? The topic here?
Ostara?
Ostara.
Okra.
It talks about fertility if you use the AI query.
Oh. So maybe it's wrong.
You owe us a bottle of water. Yeah.
All right. So my trivia question is, Joel Edgerton starred in Star Wars as what character? So you have A, Grand Admiral Thrawn, B, Tobias Beckett, C, Owen Lars, or D, Shmi Skywalker. So, Alysha, what you got?
Ooh, I can see his face, and I feel like I picture him in brown clothing, but I don't remember his name.
Owen Lars. That is correct.
Mm-hmm.
It is?
Yes.
And the bonus point is...
You have to know who
Who is Owen Lars in Star Wars?
you know this.
I probably do, but I
don't know.
don't.
All right, Luke, what'd you put?
I had to trust in my brethren and
Whoa.
Shmi Skywalker.
Oh,
not
okay. Shmi Skywalker is Anakin's mother.
Yeah.
So that is
She
not
got
correct.
toasted. She got roasted.
She tucked it.
Yeah.
All right, what do you got? Oh, Uncle Owen. Very
Right,
well.
he was his uncle, right?
Yes.
Hell
Yeah. So he was not actually
His schmunkle.
Luke's uncle in
That was in the
original New Hope. So
was
there
in
was another
Obi-Wan,
actor that
right?
played him. Yeah. So when Kenobi came out,
Can you type
Or-
in
and actually
his
before
name?
that.
Owen Lars.
so if you go to episode, was it episode 2 or 3 where Shmi died? It was 2, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
man, I don't
see,
remember.
I'm pretty
I
sure it was
kept-
It's been a
2.
long
I
time.
kept picturing
So
him
when
in
she
brown.
died and Anakin, yeah, it was 2. Because when Anakin went to the planet and killed all the
Right.
sand people and stuff like that, when he came back, Joel Edgerton was actually his brother, or his stepbrother, and he was there with.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was there when he brought Shmi's
Oh, yeah, they brought
body
him back. I remember.
Yeah.
I think I
So
remember
then
reading that. They
when
brought
he,
him
when he
full
played in
circle back.
Kenobi as Owen Lars again, it was actually a callback.
Right. Yeah. I remember
Yeah.
hearing
Now
about that when that
type
show
in
came out.
Joel Edgerton, Smoking Aces tracksuits.
Yeah.
So behind on Star
Yeah.
Wars now. But
I'm surprised this
Hasn't been
It
very
wasn't.
doesn't sound like you're very far behind.
right.
Matt's
I watched
impressed.
Ashoka and like the last 3 or
Matt's like,
4
what's your
shows.
number so we can Star
Yeah,
Wars it out?
that's him there with the really bad Russian mullet looking thing.
Adidas tracksuit.
Pretty sure I torrented that movie.
Smoking Aces or Star Wars.
Smoking Aces.
Oh yeah,
In
I
like
think I own
2006 or whenever
That
that
had
came out.
like one of the greatest casts. Jeremy Piven was great in that movie.
That was actually a good movie, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I don't remember it very well.
Both of them.
He
were
dies
good.
and a guy steals
Mhm.
his face. He makes his
Yep.
face out of clay, and then he comes back with like this really bad, like clay looking
Mask.
version of mask of it. Yeah. So
They made a sequel. Probably not good.
it wasn't bad.
It was fine.
Really?
Yeah,
Yep.
it wasn't bad.
Alright.
It wasn't as good as the first one.
No,
Right.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that wasn't your trivia question.
No. Glad it wasn't because you Googled
Nailed
it.
it.
You know.
I didn't Google it. I was just making sure that's the movie he was in.
So did we get any feedback? We get anything from anybody this week?
Your sister likes
No.
me.
Yeah. That was our
my
feedback.
sister, she said that the last 2 weeks have been very funny. And so I asked her if she had shared it with anybody, and she said, no, I still need to do that. But then I asked her specifically what was funny, and she liked our Oscars from week 11, our Oscars conversation, and she said that Alysha and I are funny. So I don't think my sister's ever said I was funny in my life. So I'll take that as a
Yeah,
compliment.
there you
Maybe
go.
she meant funny looking.
Probably. I mean, that's what she told me growing up my entire life. So
Well, as always, we appreciate any feedback we get. But if you are watching, make sure to let us know. Just comment about anything. Ask us anything. If you have one of those Mamaluke of the Week stories, which seem
Marcus.
like we're digging for gold.
Do you have a Mamaluk of the week?
No.
You haven't encountered anybody who is annoying?
Not really.
Foolish,
I don't think so.
idiotic.
Doing
Just
Something-
walking through Sam's Club, all the people don't know how to fucking walk.
Live.
You know how it is. Or bring their
Speaking of
14 kids to Sam's Club.
Sam's Club, this lady,
It's awful
she
every
she
time.
gets a cart in front of us and
Mhm.
she's pulling it from the front.
Perfect.
She like
That's what you do.
hits my cart
Yep.
and then she hits the door and
Oh,
she's like,
okay.
shh, don't tell anybody how I'm driving. I'm like, okay, lady.
Yeah, I can't stand that shit.
And then
Every time you go there.
their aisles are too tight. I'm turning right and following him, and this older lady has a whole cart full of shit and on the bottom, and she was like, yeah, like, come on. I'm like, where am I supposed to go? You're in the way. And then her shit falls out the bottom of her cart. She's like, this is where I wanted you to go. And I'm like, Okay, if you wanted me to go, then get the fuck out of my way.
You just sprint through that fucking place and cut everybody off and just get the fuck out of there.
We do.
I can't stand that.
We try
place.
to.
Like 15 minutes.
Where is that?
Sam's Club.
Why didn't you go on a Tuesday night?
I know.
Yeah, I try to go at like 7 or 6 or whatever.
We were talking about this last week again on the podcast. But
what's that?
They said that
the best time to go
when
nobody's there
is Tuesday nights on 7 o'clock or 6 o'clock or whatever.
5 o'clock.
Oh, 5 o'clock. So,
yeah.
Tuesdays at 5.
Yeah,
it's probably not.
Because I said I don't even go to the club anymore. I have it delivered to my house.
Damn, fancy pants.
Yeah.
Is that a prostitute?
I wish. Does that work?
Amazon.
Sam's Club has that.
Stay tuned.
What is the Amazon thing called?
$15 for prostitutes.
The new Super Prime.
Sucker Prime.
That wasn't in my tech news lineup. Sorry, couldn't find that article.
Ultrafast shipping.
Yeah.
Ultrafast stripping.
Stripping with pills.
With your pills.
As Alysha calls them dick pills.
Consolidate your orders.
And consolidate your watching of our podcast.
Like, subscribe, share.
And you can find us on all the social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Threads, YouTube, if you consider that social media. And
my niece did ask us to make a TikTok. I'm like, does that mean you'll watch if we put it on TikTok?
You need to make shorts on TikTok.
You mean make TikToks on TikTok?
Right.
You make shorts on YouTube.
Same difference.
Okay. That's fine. I don't know what they called TikTok videos.
I don't know. I'm not on there. But she said we should put it on there.
Did you ever think of the dog's name?
What's that?
Did you ever think of the dog's name?
I'm still not thinking about the dog.
Oh, man.
He's going to message me at 1 a.m.
My sister gets up for work at I'm going to give her your number. Be like, hey,
okay.
Text this bitch the fucking
5
dog's name at 3 a.m. when you get up for work.
That's fine. My circadian rhythm's all messed up anyway.
I'll consider making a TikTok. There's already one. Just don't know about it. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Goodbye.
See ya.
Ta-ta.